What do you mean?
That window shopping, bro.
You window shopping? Alright, we'll save it for the stream, okay?
Boy, they gonna want to hear about this story. Oh, my
It's loud! Also, we're capping out on the Yeti, so let me go in there and check.
Yeah, it might be pretty bad.
Yeah, it could be bad. We could be destroying our sub-gears. We're trying to fix the mic, so we'll see.
Yeah, D wanted to change OBS and put it on 200%, so I blame him 100%. Let's see. Welcome to Stream Makers. And give it over Jay. Cool Tactic. What up? Welcome to the best Chrono Trigger stream on YouTube right now.
You're supposed to, you gotta yell or something, okay?
I gotta yell. It's going in the red. It's already in the red, me speaking like this. Volume maxed out and eardrums are intact. Nice. How's it doing? It's doing pretty good. Been doing a lot of Uber. Fucking drove a dude like 50.
Why are you mumbling?
I'm not mumbling.
No,
it's
mumbling.
in the red.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. The red doesn't matter. That's nothing. This isn't Audacity where you'll break. There's no like upper cap. It's just letting you know for whatever reason. But I was listening in there. There's no breaking, and it sounds better. Everything sounds better. You have to test it.
So?
We have to. Yeah, it does.
It really passed
So
me.
is our new audio
Again,
test?
you. Imagine you just found your bank numbers.
Bank number, bro. I look there and I see 0, 0, 0. What that mean?
I heard that.
0, 0. What that? Give B the experimental caffeine vaccine. Now that's what I would take. Get a caffeine injection. You know, I've actually wanted to try, like, legitimately try the B12 injections. You can inject yourself with vitamin B12.
Alright, sounds
And
good.
I actually kind of wanted to
Sounds
try
good.
that.
Like we could have even turned it up more, but yeah. So this is way better because the last time when I was listening to the last stream, it was fucking like super super low. I remember other people were talking about that too. All right, yeah. Time for more toilet inventions. Sorry. So what happened last? Okay. So SFD or not SFDF? He's coming soon. Cool Tactic was taking HRT. Okay.
Sweet.
And then he was pretending to be a princess. He's got them. He's got all them problems. Okay. Got all them problems. And then he came and then he was doing weird stuff. And then the butt imps came. And what did they do to him? What did they do to Cool Tactic? Because they had to assert their dominance as the area's concubines, right?
They use his nutsack like a speed bag.
And then Crawl is he's just inventing nothing but toilets. He was inventing his new toilet invention. It's for pooping. All right, just poop machines 24/7 because he's like the disciple of Mike Matei.
It has.
And then it sucked up Cool Tactic, put him in the past. That's when the butt imps attacked, and then he just disappeared.
You know, I imagine if he created like a toilet and stuff, it would be like a vacuum on the inside, so that way it like assists you, because it's like German engineering. It's got to be above and beyond. It's like over.
Yeah, that's what, dude. It's
so there's like a button or an automatic mode.
Yeah, well,
it
like, teleports the poop out of you. That's the thing.
That would actually be really useful. Imagine people who are having like serious health issues, and then it just like
that's what he did.
Sudden,
that's what he did. He did the poop teleporting.
That's some
yeah, but like,
tech,
don't you remember it? Like so, if you remember Lucca's story, her father's invention cut off the legs of her mother. So basically, her father was like Crawl's father was creating the ultimate poop machine, and then it chopped off her legs.
But her legs just like came back up and then down.
Yeah, I have no idea, dude.
That makes sense.
It didn't turn out well though. That's the point.
He didn't. He shouldn't.
And then
have
he also
added
killed his pet turtle and put it on his head.
Yeah, he shouldn't have added in the optional woodworking with the toilet. You know.
The what?
Optional woodworking with the toilet.
What do you mean?
It's almost like a Swiss Army knife. It's like a Swiss Army knife toilet, to where you know you can use it as a bench, like for cutting lumber.
What do you mean, like cutting? What the fuck you mean? It's a toilet.
Yeah,
What the fuck are you talking about?
But it can be like a multi-purpose toilet.
What do you mean that it's multi-purpose?
That he invented for her to lose
Why would
her
you do
legs.
that? Why would you sit on something that's going to possibly destroy you?
Because it's can be used for all sorts of things.
Do you know how, like... You know how scary it would be to sit on something like that?
That has a saw blade that could pop up at any moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah, and then he
fucking
turned into
terrifying.
Cool Tactic. B stands for bully. Oh, man. Isn't that part of the Harry Potter lore? Wizards used to poop on the floor because they could just magic away. Thanks, J.K. Rowling, for letting us know. Dude, I have no idea. It's just not fucking know. But who... Alright, so... Who's gonna be next? From the Papa Squad
victim?
in the adventure. Yeah, the next victim. So you already saw what happened to Robo.
You Kakarot.
We'll see who ends up as Robo there. Oops, instead of toilet mode, I accidentally set it to destroy. I actually don't think I was supposed to open those chests, because if I would have, and I was thinking about this earlier, if I wait until... Actually, I don't think I needed to do that. If I wait until getting them either in the future, I don't know if it scales over to the future in 2300 AD, but if you wait until 1000 AD, get them in 1000 AD, then come back to 600 AD, you can get 2 instead of 1. But I don't think this area is here. I think this is where the fair is, so I think I'm fine here.
So yeah, I ended up driving some guy also, as I was talking about before, fucking 15 minutes out of town, and he was like, "Yo, man, I'm like a millionaire. I like
Are you gonna
buy up
bitch about
businesses."
tips? Are you gonna be like one of those waitresses and be like, "Yeah, give me a tip"?
Well, I drove him like quite a ways away, and then he was talking about how much money he's making. He's like, "Yeah, I made $20 million selling this business, and I made $1 million.
I
doing
wipe
this."
my ass with that.
And I was asking
Money
him
is
questions
nothing
about,
to
like,
me, even though I don't own a vehicle. You sure he's not talking shit? He's taking an Uber, so how the fuck, like, he doesn't even own a vehicle?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a billionaire,
You think-
billionaire, but I'm getting an Ubers because I don't have my own fucking car.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. We give all our love to B&D, and they do us like that. God damn it, dude. How do we get home? What are you talking about, dude? I put you in the game. Look at that. You're representing Papa Squad right now. Your Highness, Princess, we... Dude, Crawcraw's not here.
I remember the story.
You remember this?
I remember this.
You sure?
Like the back of my hand, dude. Like it's
Okay,
yesterday.
so what happened? What happens?
She gets sucked in.
What do you mean she gets
She's like,
sucked?
"Oh God, help me!" Then she gets like teleported to Hell World.
Yeah, close
Pretty
enough.
sweet.
Um,
I was actually reading, like, when I'm like waiting for Uber sometimes, because it's not like ride after ride, which you can make a lot of money off Uber if you're getting like, if you're like live in a city. I imagine people make probably bank because you get ride after ride. But I was reading a manga while I was at the library, and it was called Cube Arts or something like that, and basically it's like Minecraft inspired, very heavily Minecraft inspired, but they're stuck in Minecraft. So imagine Sword Art Online, but they're stuck in Minecraft.
dude, what the fuck? Why do you read this
But
garbage?
for real.
Why do you read
That's
this garbage?
a real manga.
That's the better question. Okay, why do you find this like fucking poopy doo doo, and then you tell me about it, and then you make me angry?
It's like, dude, what if everybody was in Minecraft?
It's like I've never asked myself that, and I never wondered why. But
don't
yeah,
even know
I
why-
still gotta hear it from
Here's
you.
another question for you. Why is it at the library?
What do you mean?
This
Yeah,
manga.
because zoomies aren't gonna be going there to like read. Like,
Yeah,
they're
but
just not
for
gonna
real,
read
like,
through
why
it.
is there like the latest like manga from like it just came out? Like,
At
why
the
would
public
that be
library?
there?
I
Yeah.
have no fucking idea. Because one of the librarians there is like a big, probably a big weeb. Yeah. What's up, Crawl Crawl?
I understand having DBZ there, but
Yeah, B-watched Russian Batman.
I've seen clips of that of Russian Batman. What is that called? Red Dawn. Russian Batman's a real thing. We talked about that before.
Yeah, there's Crawl 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 Crawl. You already missed a bunch. I was describing what happened. Okay.
Fucking Comrade B.
So, I'll give you a quick recap. We already know Cool Tactic took HRT. He got slapped around by the butt imps. And then Crawl Crawl's making poop machines. That's it. You're caught up.
We need a stream where Papa Squad is in Minecraft. What if we get stuck there like the manga, dude?
Yeah, what if you're in real life, you die in Minecraft?
Just children like Minecraft.
die in real life.
But yeah, it's Sword Online. They get stuck in there, and people are like killing each other and stuff. And if you die in there, you go to Hell World. For some reason, it gets really dark. And the guy's like describing like what place you die. Like if you like die in like this Minecraft world. For some reason, there's only certain people that were allowed to do this test. And basically, it seems like to me, someone copied the Minecraft to get kids involved, and then tried to trap them inside their consciousnesses inside the game. And
so the CIA is out there.
So it's basically just like a CIA operation, and they're like, "Hey kids, play this game. It's like Minecraft." But then it's all like fucked.
I invented teleporting. Yes, to get flushed down the teleport. No, dude, you invented teleporting to teleport out the poop, because you got the poop stuff. Always about the poops. I have here the Senate a list of avowed communists. B.D. Papayoshi, but not Mario.
I don't know what that is, but
See,
isn't that where you get free
there's a
bread at the
cleaning
supermarket,
product.
bro?
No, it's a cleaning product. It's what I drink all the time when you lock me in the closet.
Shit, that's how you surviving.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna make that mistake again, boy.
All right.
Yeah, dude. What would you do if you're stuck in Minecraft, guys? What would you? First thing you do, you're stuck in Minecraft world. What do you do?
It turns into Ganza-san. Like that.
Like the animation.
Yeah, that animation. Where he
I'd build a house.
Goddamn butt rapes a creeper.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that was left on YouTube.
Dude, I'd get like full diamond gear in like the first like fucking seconds. I'd go big balls. I'd dig straight down. I'd enter the Minecraft.
Why would you do
the
that?
forbidden
That
of
doesn't make
digging
any
straight
sense.
down into the
Is that not like how
catacombs.
people die?
Yeah, but that's also how you make it big. That's
mean,
how you fucking like.
Aren't you
That's
just
how you get
supposed to
ahead
do
of
it? Aren't
everybody.
you supposed to do it diagonal or something so you don't just die?
You're not supposed to do it down. You're supposed to do it diagonal, but you know it's what you do if you have big balls. You just dig
So
straight down.
that doesn't make any sense because then you're gonna get trapped in Hell World or whatever if you die.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be like tortured.
I'm
for
guessing
eternity.
the Hell World would be like the Nether for fucking Minecraft, but they made an actual like hell. I managed straight down. See, based. If I was stuck in Minecraft for the rest of my life, first thing I'd do is dig down until I have hit lava so I could end it all.
Dude, everybody's just digging straight down. But you ain't ending it. What ends up happening is if you're in Minecraft world, you get stuck in super hell Minecraft world if you die. So there is no escape.
Yeah, there's no escape. You tell me that Toad ain't a communist with all his red flags in his room and his U-Shanks hat?
Either the teleport had something to do with it or something else made it. Alright. Crawl, did you see what you did to Robo in the thumbnail? Did you see what happened to him?
Minecraft is
When are you gonna apologize for that? And also, someone's gonna have to be the Robo.
Yeah.
The Robo Toilet. Minecraft is just a ripoff of Dante's Inferno. Yeah, the Circles of Hell.
Alright, go through the teleporter, dude. It's pretty cool, like the effect of transitioning worlds and everything.
Yeah, I actually really like that. I think there's a lot of really neat things about this game, conceptually and execution-wise. I think that it's like nailed pretty much every aspect. The only thing that I wish there was more of is more like side quests at the very end of the game. The in-game content, while there is a bit of it, there isn't like a whole lot. I wish that there was more.
Yeah. Oh, she still lives in the castle?
I mean, yeah, where else would she fucking live? What are you talking about? She's literally the princess of the entire country. Or possibly world, I don't know. Like, the little countries in here aren't that big. I mean, they're like little islands. There's like a few inhabited ones. I know the Mystics have the one, I think, to the south still. Or at least some of the Mystics live there.
Oh, shit. I wonder how common it was, like that's usually like the story is that people like sneak out, like the princesses or princes, and they're like, I'm royalty and I don't want to be spotted. I want to live among the common folk. I wonder like if that did actually happen.
I'm sure that it happened at least a few times in history.
Yeah, it had to have at least happened like once, but I wonder how common it was. Like just every generation, like I sneak out now, How many of them live like second lives? You ever wonder that?
I mean, that put you at risk too. If anybody recognized you, you could
Yeah,
be
it's
like,
like-
they
it's
take
like
you
it's
as a
prince
bounty.
or
I mean, that's what happened
princess.
to fucking what was it, Caesar? I do believe it happened to Caesar.
Julius Caesar?
Yes.
He was out with the common folk, and then...
I think it was Julius. Was it not Julius that happened
he
to with the band
kidnapped
of
as a kid?
pirates, and then he killed them all after he got paid the ransom and he demanded more? Or am I getting him mixed up with someone else? I can't recall right now. Who's your pretty new friend? It's not pretty.
It's like they got a mix of both medieval and then like some modern things. It reminds me
Yeah,
of
because there's
Naruto.
a sink and like a fridge
Yeah,
and an oven.
and then robots too.
Well, robots are later on. I think that only Crawl's place has like... Actually, I don't think that she has robots. I mean, there's like a...
She has all sorts of machines like
like
teleportation.
yeah,
and
there's
stuff.
like telepods and stuff like that.
Yeah. Press
Cool
Ed.
is the prettiest princess. I don't think so, dude. I don't think so.
Caesar got stabbed by the whole Senate and his
Thanks for
stepson.
respecting my feelings. Okay, hold up. Cruel's mother and Caesar got stabbed by the whole Senate and his stepson. I could have sworn that Julius was the one that happened to. It could have been.
Welcome to Stream SFD.
I don't think it was Caligula or Nero. I thought it was Julius that happened to. It was one of the rulers, though. I could have sworn it was Julius. How's it doing? Did you see what happened to? Did you see what happened to what Crawl did to Robo in the thumbnail? Someone's gonna have to be Robo. Someone's gonna have to be the toilet.
There's only 2 people left.
There's only 2 people left. Who's gonna be the toilet? Papa Yoshi is the real prettiest princess. All right, time for the sham trial.
Yeah. Already abducted. We had soldiers searching for you. Scoundrel, you're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia. Why doesn't she
That's
like,
not a princess.
Why doesn't she speak up when? Okay, yeah, these.
No,
She's
she tries
very
to.
speaking very soft-heartedly.
It's because he's yelling.
Yeah, admit it. You confused her and tried to take over the throne. Terrorist.
Yeah, it's goddamn. It's always the fucking like chancellors and always like the right hand of the king. It's like every goddamn time.
Yeah. Just no one's listening to her.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that like he's already that's actually the mole man. Pretty sure it is. Is it not? Could have sworn it is.
It might be.
Dude, what the fuck? All right, here we go. Sham trial.
Does the king not attend these trials?
No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like the judicial system, and I already know it is because later on it shows that the judicial system is separate from the monarchy, and the judicial system actually supersedes the monarchy.
Oh, really?
Because the king is put on trial. Do you remember?
I forgot.
Yeah, like the chancellor accuses him of embezzling funds and a bunch of other shit.
Yeah, I'd be so pissed if I was the king and they tried to put me on trial. I'd fucking kill everyone there.
Yeah.
Anyone who's involved, dude. I'd straight up be like Braveheart when he gets like jumped and he kills everybody. That's what I'd be like if I was king.
Yeah. He just fucking through the sheer force of his will, he just flexes everybody off.
It's like that scene from Spider-Man to where they try to kick him out of his own company. It's like imagine that you build your own or you're like the king and they try to like kick you out of
Do
your
you
own
know how much I've sacrificed?
Yeah, do you know how much I've
Nothing!
sacrificed?
Because I was born into this position!
Sometimes the kings
Pure nepotism!
Sometimes the kings actually fucking built the kingdom. Imagine Romulus or Remus of like
I mean,
Rome
like,
and
so,
being
so,
like
I
the
mean,
Senate's
like that
more
was all.
powerful than-
I mean, I'm pretty sure like the Romulus and Remus shit was like completely fabricated.
How do you know? How do you know?
How do I know? Because like if you listen to it, it's incredibly fantastical, and because no one actually knew about the Foundation, or at least it wasn't well
People thought
documented.
dragons
People
existed
just kept
until they
saying it
found
was
the
Romulus.
boats,
Like
dude.
who did Rome? Romulus. They just and what is Romulus? Like it is literally like the because he's supposed to be like the spirit of Rome as well, and even his name is similar to Rome, etc.
Yeah.
Hold up. All right, hold up. Yeah, how's it doing?
trial
Papa
checks.
Yoshi is a real pretty. Yeah, okay. I'm talking about Julius Augustus's Julius Augustus Caesar. I know who you're talking about, Cool Tactic. I was talking about a specific point in one of the... so one of the emperors were literally kidnapped, or maybe it was a general, were kidnapped as a child. And I thought it was Julius Caesar. But I already know that I already referenced this in an earlier stream. Like, obviously he was killed by the Senate. He literally, like, when they grabbed him by his fucking toga, he looked at them incredulously and said, "This is violence!" And then they stabbed him to death. I'm well aware of, like, how... I know a lot about Roman history. I was talking specifically about that, though. Because I was referencing when pirates took... It took one of them. It took either it was a general or it was an emperor-to-be or something like that. I thought it was Julius, though. And he actually performed in contests with the pirates that kidnapped him. And he told them to not only demand more money for the bounty on his head, but he also told them before he left, because he actually made friends with them, that he's going to come back with an army and kill them all. And he did. He came back and crucified them. I thought it was Julius, but it could have been someone else.
Is that what happened to Jesus when he was living as a pirate?
Yeah, Jesus was the pirate.
The true lore behind Jesus.
I don't want to be a toilet man. I got better things to do. Yeah, I'll take bullet for the team stew. All right, I saw the thumbnail. Base modification, I'd say. Nothing like self-sacrifice right after waking up. SFDF is the real MVP for being a toilet. It's mole bug already since the start, yeah. Because once you change this stuff in the past, it affects like the future, and now the mole bugs took over the Jafar position.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the Robo then? SFDF, Gaming Network J, or Nipples? Got the big jury. It's time D face justice. Dude, I'm never gonna face justice, alright? Because I'm beyond justice. I am justice, okay? The trial finally found out if D is in defend them. And we already know that the answer is no. You can't do this to me, B. Yeah. When you're saying you're the king. The trial probably checks and balances the king. Sounds like it's sort of made to make a more stable kingdom. Except the judicial system is seems to be ruled by like a... If I remember
Council,
right, it was the jury or the judge was corrupt, or all of them were corrupt, because the mole bug was like, what the fuck was he doing? I don't remember if he like paid them off or what, but later on in the game, when you're doing the post content for Princess Nadia, the mole bug I thought was like rigging everything.
Yeah.
So it didn't really work in terms of like checks and balances. And a lot of those systems don't work anyway because like they almost always get corrupted. Even when you create like these checks and balances, those checks and balances just get corrupted.
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit longer sometimes. That's about it. Aisha would name some of the like remove Romulus. I have a better idea, Romulus, yeah. Well, I mean, it's not far off because like Romulus killed Remus. What about the two brothers drinking wolf milk? That has to be right. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that.
So wait, the YouTube thing's going on with the boxing. Is it the same thing with iDubbbz where they're all having like a fight, and then just a bunch of soys? Like, did you know about this?
Nah, I don't give a shit.
I was not invited to this. Why was I not invited?
Because you killed them all.
Yeah, because they fear my power, right? It's like inviting Goku.
It's like why the Chinese
MMA.
fear Papa Yoshi.
Yeah.
I mean, they should.
Yeah, because he just goes on a killing spree every time.
That's what Papa Yoshi does. Molebug totally paid off, several witnesses, etc. framed. Yeah, dude. I might have to go for 30 minutes, yeah. Please, dude. Our content's way better than some, like, soys. You can just look... You can literally watch, like, a minute. That's usually what I do. I skim through it, and I'm like... So I did with Egoraptor. I skimmed through it, and I'm like, just shaking my head, and I was done.
Egoraptor got fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
Is Egoraptor fighting again?
Yeah, he's back.
If D was a king in medieval time, he'd build his Femdom Empire to defeat Empress B. Yeah, it would all be based around Femdom. Mine would be on masculinity, his would be on femininity.
No, dude, that's disgusting. Disgusting.
Yeah. D would be the monarch, I would just be the king. Or the, what is it? Is it the monarch, or what is it called? The female leader? What is it?
No, what do you mean, like a female leader?
Yeah.
Like a queen.
Yeah, you'd be the queen.
Why don't you react to it and make any soy faces? Nah, dude.
B needs
I got better stuff to
box
do than that.
Markiplier to finally get the shout out. I'd box Markiplier. I'd destroy Markiplier. Like I said, I'd put a hole through his head.
In boxing,
in the
and only
in the sport,
in a legitimate,
yeah, consensually. Why don't you react to it and make
it's
faces for the
matriarch.
audience?
That's what he was. Like,
That's what I was going to talk about before when you were talking. People do watch parties. Did you know this?
Really?
Of like movies and stuff, but that they do is they just like put it on their face and then they just like they watch it at the same time. Like, okay, good, click play, and then they'll like watch Lord of the Rings and stuff together. I saw Soda Poppin do it. He did like a 12-hour stream where he's just watching movies, like all Lord of the Rings movies.
You know how like low effort garbage that is?
It's super low effort.
Yeah, like these React people like disgust me. I'm not gonna lie. There's more of them spawning up. Like they're coming out of the woodwork like little fucking trolls. Like they're climbing out of the ooze. If you feel me, right?
Yeah.
Like they're climbing out of the ooze to create the most low effort garbage content I've ever seen. I keep seeing their I'm gonna say bad things, so I'm gonna try to stop.
Yeah,
but their faces, they're disgusting.
Matriarch.
Faces.
Yeah, that's what
I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, have you noticed that? Like, there's more React YouTubers. I literally saw it when I was searching something. There's like 5 different reactors to anything
React
you look up now.
content's fucking huge. Right?
Yeah, and it's like this literally used to be looked down upon like 5 years ago.
Maybe
like 5 years ago, people made fun of these people. They were like, "That's low effort. That's shit," etc.
Maybe we should have but then if we watched it, we wouldn't be able to show any of it. That's like the shitty part. We'd just be like telling people what we see. I've seen people do that for like the last YouTube boxing thing. 'Cause I was trying to watch like a free stream because I didn't want to pay for it. And people just like watch it and they'll just tell people like, "Oh, dude, whoa, he just hit him. Oh man, he hit back. Oh fuck, dude, who's gonna win?
Wow.
Yeah, wow,
Wow.
wow, they're fighting each other. You see this, guys? This is a fight in a ring."
Oh fuck, dude.
But I'm like, that's seriously what they were doing.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me one fucking bit. The only good effort I've seen is someone do a watch party review, so you're seeing what they're saying as they talk over it. So they're doing a watch party review, so they're doing a review of a watch party.
What?
So there's people reacting to reactors. I mean, there's already people like
watch
that.
Watch party review.
Like B&D react to women's fighting. At least that was more high effort, and that was a joke anyway. Like we only did it once.
The one with Papa Squad versus the React Hive Man.
But that was still pretty low effort. I'm not gonna lie, that didn't take us long at all. Like we did do that, and that shit was like super low effort. But at the very least, we paused it and consistently talked. Like a lot of these people don't even offer any form of commentary.
Yeah,
they like 90% of them offer not even a little bit of commentary.
The women's fighting thing wasn't even really a react; it was a review. So we watched a short video of TikTok, and she was like, "Here's some regurgitated
and then we created stories based off of it. It's kind of what we do
and then
anyway.
So it was like a 1-minute thing, and then we did like a 10-minute video off of that. And it's a TikTok video too.
And we created stories around that. So and don't get me wrong, I still think that that's lower effort compared to our norm, and even I would say it's still higher effort than a lot of people. They don't even offer like proper commentary.
We weren't like watching some YouTube video and then just reposting the video that they were doing.
Yeah. And then letting it run while they just react, but
or they just eat and they just like leave.
Or they eat, dude. That's even worse. Where they don't even offer anything. They just literally like they just watch it and they have their stupid face on there.
Yeah.
Ah man, I really don't like reactors, and I like just seeing them everywhere, plastered everywhere. Even when I try to just look up something, I'm just
shake your head furiously.
Yeah, it doesn't bug me like a whole lot. But I just find it lazy.
You guys also gave advice to use Gorilla Tape to kidnap people? No, we used Gorilla Tape. You can't use that to kidnap people. Alright, so first of all, what we talked about was realistically...
It's not racism. Oh, wait. That's something else.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I was getting my excuses mixed up. Alright. So yeah, that wasn't about kidnapping. Okay?
Yeah, that was about...
And also not racism.
If you were in a situation, right... and you were testing tape, you wouldn't want to test the cheap stuff because most likely the kidnapper isn't going to the dollar store for his tape.
Yeah, okay? What are we on trial? What is this?
So we were advocating for realistic self-defense. That's what we were advocating for, not for.
And also, if
teaching.
We had a lot of money and we were like, we hired women, they could try to escape us. They wouldn't be able to, but they could try to escape us. We talked about that too.
Yeah, we'd be there very quick.
Yes, and that was, that was.
I would have like
something else.
I would have like a secret baby
a joke
monitor.
anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
so
have
like
one of
while
those
they're down there,
kind
I'd
of
be
like
like
my
listening.
sippy straw, dude. It's kind of like that. It's like kind of like a baby monitor.
Yeah, and then I would have like a hall of mirrors that they would like go down to, and then I would like.
It'd just be reflections of you, though.
Yeah, but it'd be reflections of me for some reason. Like, what the fuck's going on?
You're like warping time and space.
Yeah.
Like you cannot escape.
Yeah, I would have a lot of traps set up, and
Yeah.
it'd be a whole thing. That's its own video, though.
Yeah.
That's its own video, and
Coming
again,
soon.
that's for realistic self-defense.
That's also
for teaching
when the
people
law
what to
breaks
expect.
down and it doesn't matter what we post anymore.
Yes, that's also.
Yeah, that's another
We have
time,
all sorts of
another
content
place.
planned. For
Yeah,
them.
we have planned or it's already made and we just haven't posted it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's a lot of different things that we're gonna do. All right, let's continue.
B&D Bushcraft Time. B tried to build a gun through 40 episodes, and it ends up as a low makeshift bow, while D tried to make a fire-rubbing 2 sticks. I would make a gun before he made a fire. You
What are
guys
you
also
talking
give
about,
advice?
though?
Yeah, that's what we're at.
40 episodes.
There was a channel, I think, called something like Retsupuri, that was people literally watching some other nobody's Let's Play video and make jokes over it. That's fucking mean, dude. Whoever does that, they need
There was
to,
a
like...
channel I think called the Average Severe that was literally people watching over someone nobody's husband. That
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty
fucked
mean.
up.
Like, I don't mind making fun of like a lot of these other people because they're never gonna. Not only are they never gonna see it, but even if they do see it, like these people are sitting really well off, and on top of that, it's like it's just my opinion anyway. But I find it really like destructive to take the time and energy to like be like, look at this loser.
And you know what's crazy? These people, like, take the largest Twitch streamer, the largest YouTuber, there's not much of a difference between them and the lowest.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
like
literally
in terms of,
nothing.
you're talking about the content
Yeah,
that
in
they
terms
provide.
of the content
yeah,
they
the
provide.
quality that they
the
provide. I
quality
completely
and the
agree.
content.
It's like it's all luck that they even got there.
Yeah, but it's also just like, you know, like these people think they're superior, but they're no different. They just have a little bit more money. But they have like this such a slight thing of like, dude, I make like $10 million a year. It's like, so what? So
yeah,
what?
yeah,
You know? Like,
yeah.
it doesn't
It's
make
because
you
they
any-
attribute. It's because they attribute value to money.
to money,
like
but
that.
it means nothing. It
No,
literally
no,
has
no.
meaning.
Like yeah. There's. It's just like it's a consumerist mindset, and it's the worship of currency.
It's because
et cetera.
people like only really like value physical things. They have no sort of like connection to spirituality, so they just kind of
it goes beyond spirituality. They don't even like a lot of these people don't even take care of themselves. They're just rotting.
Yeah.
They're like rotting people. They're absolutely rotting like a fetid corpse, and they're like, dude, I got so many millions. It's like, okay.
Yeah, they just have like a bunch of millions in their bank, and it's like that means nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
You,
like
you can buy pizza and other garbage you're poisoning yourself with.
Yeah,
Whoop de
you have
fucking
the
do.
same level of importance to me, and I'm pretty sure like same with like a lot of other people, as someone who has a small YouTube channel who gets one viewer who does Minecraft Let's Plays.
Yeah, I mean,
And in some cases, I prefer to watch that person with one viewer.
I like how like my thing is like I get pissed off of taxes, but then you start talking like
I'm just saying like people like this self-aggrandizing viewpoint people have, you know? And because he brought up that point of them watching random Let's Plays and then like laughing at them, basically. It's like, you know.
That's cringe too. I don't believe that. I believe the
What is
opposite of that. I believe the opposite of we're all dust in the wind. That's what cringy like nihilists believe.
They're like, dude, we're all the bugs in it. We're soulless.
It's all dust in the wind.
We're soulless monkeys.
That's also what Dean says. He's like, we're all dust in the wind, man. He's trying to explain it to him, and that's the only thing.
Isn't that later on?
Yeah, it's later
That's
on.
way later on, and after they ruin the writing.
That's when he becomes a Reaper for a day, and he's like, I can't do this for Sam. I can't kill a little girl for Sam. Remember that?
That
like
was
the same
cringe as
episode.
fuck, dude. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest.
And it's like, yeah, it was
Do you not
cringe.
know what loyalty is?
Yeah.
Dean doesn't know what loyalty
Even if they
is.
asked,
Later on, it's because
even
they
if
like
they
it.
asked him, like, hey, you need to grab this sock and a piece of soap, and you need to take out that little girl, and it's gotta be real slow, he should have still fucking done it.
Yeah, because that's what loyalty is.
Yeah.
It's a loyalty for a loved one over the like.
It's also Sam's like literally.
He's a superhero.
He's way beyond a superhero.
He's way beyond a
He literally
superhero.
did what he did a Messiah-like thing in terms of like.
he's like a
saving the
Messiah.
world. He really is.
Yeah, they kind of both
Would
are,
you-
but with Sam, it's like it was even worse at the end of season 5.
Because he went to like super hell.
Yeah, he basically went to super hell for everybody. So imagine him as Jesus times 10.
But he also not only did that for everybody, but he was able to overcome the strongest like primordial being in existence.
I mean, outside
One
Chuck.
but it took down Michael too with him.
Yeah.
So it's like he literally took down 2 of the strongest primordial beings with him.
So he's
No one else
he's
could've
like
done
Super
that.
Jesus.
He's like Super Jesus.
Would
basically.
you beat
His level of
would you beat a
accomplishment is
child to
above-
death to save Super Jesus?
Yeah, with a bar of, with the soap in his sock, and he's like, "Do it, Dean." He's like, "I'm sorry," and he starts fucking going ham. He's there for like 5 hours, just fucking like, "Sir, please stop."
Why won't you die?
Yeah, why won't you die?
That's what loyalty is. Does
Yeah.
not anybody here understand it?
Oh.
All right. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? This is what happens when you're too based.
Well, he wants to
The
burn
glowy's
alive.
got me. The glowy's got me, people.
Yeah, they want to burn you alive.
Yeah, it's.
Hang him upside down for a few years. Can he do that for a few years? I don't think so. Or show him play the guillotine.
It's a guillotine, man.
No. You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now let us begin.
All right, here we go. Let's see how I do. I like how nobody replied to what we said.
Yeah. Yeah. So when he's like, "Why won't you die?" Instead of like the girl like nanomachines, she's just like the machines because the machines are like keeping her alive.
Wait, she's like, what are you talking about? Like she's on one of those things like where it replaces your blood or something,
Yeah.
like a dialysis machine.
Yeah,
or
because
whatever
remember
the
she's
fuck?
like almost already close to dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he, he's yelling out, "Why won't you die?" to the little girl.
Is it beating her with some soap
Yeah.
to save his brother?
Yeah.
Reminds me of when Batman refused to kill a girl to save the city. I mean,
That's way different.
Yeah, that's way different. That's like so. There's a difference there because
That actually
Batman,
makes sense.
Yeah, like so you shouldn't like.
You
that's the
shouldn't
thing.
compromise. for
Yeah,
villains.
I don't think you should
You
compromise.
don't negotiate with terrorists.
You don't negotiate. Yeah, these are primordial beings. So in Dean's case, he's literally talking to death. There's a big difference. And Sam is stuck in super hell.
And this girl is already going to die. And
And
he has to just.
she's
do
already
do
gonna
his job.
die.
Yeah.
And Sam's soul. It's not his body. It's his soul. His eternity. So his eternity is being, and it's his
Tortured
brother.
in super hell. Yeah.
And he's a messiah. So there's a lot of factors here. It's not where like Batman's like.
And the thing is, like, Dean really cares about Sam. Like, he's his little brother, and he's literally like looks out for him his entire life. You know, there's so many things that you could look at it from. Even if he wasn't a messiah, it's like something that Sam would do for Dean.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like
It was just poor writing. It was poor writing later on. This
can't
is
do
after
that.
season 5 anyway.
I
but
can't stop this girl from like she's like in like terrible.
She's gonna
pain.
die anyway.
Yeah, she's like in terrible pain. She's got like tumors
Yeah.
everywhere.
But
And then he's like, "I can't let you out of your pain.
in the
You
episode,
gotta
all he had to do was touch her or something.
Yeah, you just had to touch her.
And then her soul passes on. He's
Yeah.
like, I can't do it. Oh, my soul is, or my brother's soul is stuck in super hell, and I can't get him out. Even though I have to literally just help a little girl pass on to the next life, okay, who's already suffering, and I'm doing that for my little brother who's being tortured to infinity
Yeah, and beyond.
and beyond, like Buzz Lightyear.
In
He
hell.
didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
He want to catch the tumors? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
he's
can
a
catch
dude.
the tumors. It's real bad.
Nanny machines, Dean. Yeah.
I'm a little further down. I'm the Lord of Ultra Hell. That's because of the toilet stuff, dude. That's what happens.
When you say super hell, just think
All
of
right.
Crawl turning.
D, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. That's what I do all the time.
Yeah.
I
tell
do the
them
time, every
truth
time.
Yeah.
D is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. You're not royalty, cool tactic. Let me just get that out of the way. Did I not say that? Maybe I didn't say that. I don't know. I'm like my eye is fucked up. When I was sleeping, it wasn't peppermint this time, guys. That got in my eyes. It was my fucking.
me.
It was him. He was just stabbing me in the eye with his fucking
Yeah, just kept
finger.
on poking
He's
you
like,
till
"You
you woke
awake?
up." Yeah.
You awake? You awake?"
Dude, I actually like when I was sleeping, I had my eyelid open. And like I accidentally like peeled my eye open, like cause I like sleep on my side sometimes. I roll over, and then my like the way I like moved, it like my lower eyelid opened, and I was like sleeping with my fucking eye open.
Yeah, so that's actually like the iPad was pushed into my fucking eye for like hours, and now
Yeah.
my eye's all fucked up, and it's actually hard for me to fucking like think. Even with a shit ton of caffeine, it still hurts like a motherfucker. All right, the question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer: No, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place. Yeah, that's my lawyer.
Yeah.
The two met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked D if she could join him. What you gotta say, mole man? Who actually started this whole mess? I did. Because I ran into her.
Yeah.
Well, I ran into him. I ran into Cool Tactic. It's not ma'am, Cool Tactic. Just as I suspected, the defendant deliberately tried to get near the princess. Because if you stand there, she'll go around you or she won't hit into you. You have to actually hit into her.
Yeah.
So it is technically you. Gotta absorb more caffeine to go to a level beyond super caffeine. Yeah, dude. So I woke up yesterday and I felt like I was dying. Like my limbs were...
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing, dude. You're like sucking up my life force again. My limbs were all tingly and I could barely move them and they were shaking. Like I was getting like fucking tremors.
You,
what?
It's because the drugs that keep on slipping you.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? But no, seriously, like that actually happened.
Why does my ass hurt so much?
I swear to God, dude. And I felt better after I had some food, but my God, I've never felt like that before. Awful. Master Brain was sucking out D's life energy in his sleep. Yes.
Yeah.
Shit, Pepper. I done saw a green spider over me.
Yeah. That was Master Brain, bro.
Oh shit! I thought Master Brain in my head.
Yeah, he is, bro. He everywhere. He
pop out of my brain case and like crawl around.
He crawl around. He take your shoes while you sleep.
Why you in my room?
Good, bro. I trying to find Master Brain.
Okay.
Master Brain's got me, boy. Whoa! Hip, boy.
Good night, Pepper.
Ah!
The princess then innocently followed you to Cruel's little sideshow. Whereupon you both disappeared. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is. Well, clearly you don't know what is. And I have facts that throw the defendant's character into question, like what? Objection. I didn't eat the old man's chicken.
Yeah, objection. Yeah.
You can't have any relevance. This can't have any relevance whatsoever in this.
Yeah, it's
this
called
case.
well poisoning.
Care to respond, Chancellor? D's character is at the very core of this case.
We have nothing to hide.
We have nothing to hide, yeah. We have a witness, a little girl who will vouch for the character of the defendant. I went and got a cat. D clearly diddled the princess cool. I don't think so, dude. I don't think so, okay? This nice man, he brought me my kitty. See? The blowies are trying to make me look bad.
Are they really going to bring a little girl to a court case?
I mean, so I think that they've done stuff like that when they're calling people's character into question. I think that the stuff like that has been done. I don't know, man. Like, I'm going to be honest. This whole shit's like, it's all farce anyway.
Yeah.
Not just this, but I'm saying, like, the judicial system nowadays is also a farce. So
yeah, you know what I do? I just build, like, I do it like they...
I was waiting for something like that, but I didn't think you were going to be so direct, SFDF.
Yeah.
Stop fueling the fanfics, crawl. Yeah, every goddamn time. How about that? Doesn't this young man deserve a medal? It's true, I do. Looks like they're buying it. What do you mean? What do you mean they're buying it? I did do that. The issue here is motive. Yeah, so normally if you would have eaten the chicken, the old man would be like, "You fucking stole my lunch!" Like 10 times I kept putting the chicken on the table and he kept grabbing it.
Yeah. It's pretty funny you can't do that.
Yeah, he'll show up to like talk shit about you. I actually really like that. I thought that was done well. The issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. So there's another thing. Melchior will try to talk you into buying the pendant, and the Chancellor here will argue right here, money. Like the mole bug will be like, oh, he's kidnapping her because of her fortune. And he'll actually get people voting against you if you try to sell the pendant that Princess Nadia has to Melchior. Because you can do these different things that will affect this court case. D, her fortune did tempt you, did it not? No. I am not tempted by money. Are you sure? Not at all. That's enough. I have no more questions. See, there you go. It is evident that my client is a fine, noble young man. Your Honor, the defense rests. Okay, there's like no evidence here, and even Princess Nadia says that, I didn't kidnap her. Yeah. So,
How many people, like...
Come on, cool tactic, back me up. Did I kidnap you? Is he watching the soys?
Yeah, why wasn't
He's probably
Princess
watching the fucking
Nadia,
soys.
like, brought to the stand?
It's because the Molebug's trying to literally, like, he's evil.
Yeah.
He's just trying to kill people.
But, like, still, shouldn't the judge be
It's
like,
goddamn mole
what about
people, dude.
Nadia?
Remember, I called out the mole people. Okay? Last episode, I was like, the mole people are real. And then in Kingdom Hearts, I'm saying the government's working with the mole people. Boom. Now he's got me. Now he's trying to kill me. Fucking mole people, dude. Decadap cool to give him to the butt imps. I mean, okay. That may be true. You gotta feed the butt imps.
They didn't bring her to the stand because the mole bug would tell them
she has Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah. If he is guilty, stand to the left.
Stockholm Syndrome doesn't exist in this universe, though.
What do you mean?
Because there's no Stockholm. Stockholm Syndrome is a thing that was like a psychological term which was invented way later.
Yeah, but he could have made the argument of something similar, like another psychological effect.
Of course, it's from like Sweden that the Stockholm Syndrome would come from. Fucking Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, he's saying about the theory. Yeah, like the theory could have been referenced, like the idea behind it.
Why are they all old bald people?
Because that's the jury, dude. These are the jury of my peers. All geriatric tumor heads.
Who can't
Look
see.
at their fucking, like, their heads, dude. They're shaped, like, I don't know if that's hair. It always looked like a head to me. It looks like they're all bald, and their heads are, like, jutting out, like, forward, and they're, like, malformed. Do you guys see that? Or is it supposed to be a hat?
Yeah, the theory didn't exist until recently, though.
Look at that. Looks like I'm not guilty. Better not go
why
on the
it
left.
would exist in the medieval setting.
Yeah. They're not bald. They got the fancy greaser hair. They do that? No, they don't. Look at it. Their head's shiny as skin tone. They're all bald, and they have, like, weird mushy head. Like, their brains are all mushy and shit. And their head's malformed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... I always... Yeah, see, you saw it, too. The heads are concave. Yeah, the top is smushed in. Looks like I'm not guilty. A verdict has been reached. The verdict is not guilty. But the fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days solitary confinement as punishment. That's some bullshit. Take him away. His court is corrupt.
Now, just a darn minute. So she's trying to stick up for him again.
Yeah.
There's the king. But father, all I ask for you to do is behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the chancellor and forget about the events in town.
Yeah.
Yo, what a cuck king, dude.
Yeah. He is a little bitch anyway. Like, the king's a little bitch. He gets thrown up on the stand too. He's like, no, don't question the jury. Give the chancellor the fucking judicial system. Give the chancellor power. Give another singular entity basically the power here, even though he's clearly corrupt.
Yeah.
Clearly do that. You're at fault here, little girl. Then he gets thrown up there. Like, the fucking irony, right?
Yeah.
What a goddamn peanut brain.
He's also just like a total cuck.
Yeah. He's a cuck and a peanut brain.
And there's no way, too, that...
Let's consolidate all the power into another singular individual.
Yeah.
Clearly nothing will go
He's
wrong.
basically just making him king at that point.
Yeah. Cool is a strong woman. Oh, yeah. Well, let me ask you something, Crocodile. If he was so strong, then why didn't he get Big Man D out of prison, huh? The Glowies have got me. Okay?
Yeah. This terrorist
What's Papa Squad going to do about this? The Glowies are taking it away. Taking me away. They call me a terrorist.
He keeps on adding in, like, charges.
Yeah, this terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. This is what the Glowies do anyway. He has been found guilty. They just make shit up. And you must now carry out his sentence. See?
Yeah.
He's corrupt. Big surprise. So this is the monster who kidnapped the princess. The execution is in 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight.
Strange, but I don't seem to recall hearing anything about an execution. And he doesn't care. He's like, I'm the fucking chancellor!
Yeah. How dare you question me, see?
Yeah, the paperwork's probably just been held up in the system. Understood, sir.
Okay. But D clearly planted C4 on their castle and rushed B. Yeah, dude, I ran at him screaming. I am above the law.
be the leader of the Papa Squad because D's already...
We will just make B the leader of the Papa Squad because D's already corrupted by the glowies. I'm not corrupted by the glowies, dude. I'm held by the glowies. The glowies have taken me.
Stealing your brainwaves?
Yeah, they're stealing my brainwaves. They're trying to make my head concave like those old men with the jiggly tumor brains. They're gonna turn me into something like that.
Is anything more disgusting in stories than an incompetent king? Because it's one of the most important roles someone could fulfill. And then when they're just like lazy or they're like this and they're like total cucks. I think it's more disgusting when they're total cucks like this. And they allow like chancellors or something to be like super powerful. You know?
Yeah. They're not asserting their position. That was that's the whole point. They're supposed to be genetic. Like the idea of the king anyway is that they're genetically superior based on their bloodline, and therefore they're better educated, taken care of, and have a higher capacity due to their genetics. That's the idea behind it. I'm not saying I agree with that, but just that's the idea behind it. And when you get these fucking cuck-ass kings, it's just pathetic.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rule from a position of strength. Look at this. Chicken. Some sympathizers brought that stuff for you, you lousy felon. So I can break out of here. I think I told you this in the original. I can break out of here. Or...
Can you save that person
I can stay. And if I stay and wait until the execution is happening, I'll get a better sword. It's a secret if I wait. If I break out now, I won't get the sword.
Okay.
But God said I was supposed to rule over everyone. Yeah, there's shit like that. It's just like people are corrupt. There's a lot of stuff like that. There is the idea, though, originally that it was due to genetic superiority and or the line that founded the kingdom, etc. But then shit like that happened too. Now D can drink tape water in prison. You can't make me. There's the tape water right there. I'm not drinking it. I refuse. All right. I'll actually just wait. I need to take a piss anyway.
It's.
And finally the day arrived. I don't remember it being that quick. But let me take a piss real quick.
Right, it's auto going, so.
No, it's not auto. I gotta continue. Go ahead. Go ahead, ask them how they're doing.
Alright. Oh, boy. I'm still, like, waking up. But, yeah. I like the classic, like, fantasy and stuff like that. Of seeing, like, a king rule over a castle and... Like, I think all that stuff's pretty cool, but yeah, like I was talking about with D, it's just, like, really bugs me to see the, like, even in fantasy worlds, the king just be such a soy. There D goes to pee in a sitting position. We all know it's the truth. We all know D loves Findom. And that he pees sitting down. Yeah. So how's everyone's day going? How's everything doing? Actually breaks in. The childhood friend is more powerful woman than the princess. They're not bald. B confirmed. Eat. I also woke up late. Yeah, I've been waking up late to do Uber at night because I ended up getting, like, a bad review by one person. One lady was basically asking me to, like, pass cars which were going the speed limit. So she was basically asking me to break the law. And then she gave me a 2-star review. She was very much like people describe a Karen as. And then I ended up deciding to drive at night to avoid people like that. And then I got my rating back up, so it's close to perfect rating on Uber. Doing pretty well. It's going alright. Been excited for the stream all week.
There goes D sitting in the pee in the going to pee in the sitting. I don't think so, dude.
We know it's
I was white. I was like, it was a sumo stance. Okay, and I used both hands like a fire hose. B confirmed it. How would he know? Huh? I'm the one with the sippy straw.
You know
I'm the one. Who? I don't want to admit anything. Let's continue. I also woke up late. It doing pretty well. It's easier and you can play on your phone. I don't think so, dude. I pee standing up. I poop standing up too.
They ain't no
I
like
don't
time
sit.
though. If you're peeing to sit, if you're sitting down to pee and you're playing on your phone, how long are you really gonna be playing on your phone for?
Yeah, you having a problem
What, do you
peeing or
take, like,
something?
2
Is it
minute
like
pisses?
how long are you taking to pee? Is this like a 10-minute pee? Either your bladder is like the
Yeah, like
size of like a bucket, or something else is happening.
Yeah.
Are you like a dribbler or something? Like what is
A
it?
dribbler?
Dribbler? Yeah, it's just barely coming out, like drops, like a
I don't know
leaky
how many,
faucet.
I don't know how many people have that problem. I don't think that's.
What if it's like a
common
sprinkler?
problem.
It only comes out every now and then. You know, it's just like there's a
Intermittently?
pause. Yeah, it's just intermittent. It's like, you know,
Then they should probably see a doctor.
probably caught some of those tumors we were talking about.
Yeah.
Real contagious. We're here to take you to your place of execution.
D is secretly a sitter who doesn't want to admit it.
I don't think so.
That's D, always denying the truth.
No, dude. But D's aim is horrible. He would hit anything but the toilet, even when it's directly in front of him. Well, that doesn't matter, dude. Okay? What matters is that I don't sit.
It's sad seeing Chrono be sad like that.
Yeah. It's probably because he's surrounded by an entire kingdom and they're gonna fucking execute him. He didn't do anything. Technically, he's just like, he's a teenager, too.
Poor Chrono. That's also something like really sad to see when someone's like, who's innocent gets found guilty.
Yeah. I take a while because it takes a long time to reach the exit, if you know what I mean. Shit. We've sharpened the guillotine. Any last words? Fuck the glowies.
Yeah, fuck glowies. Fuck all of you. See you in hell.
Sneed.
Sneed, yeah. Oh, she comes to save
Oh, there's Crawl. I knew one of the Papa Squad had to be loyal, alright? D, I've come to save you. I already know why he's here. It's because Chrono Trigger Revisited cannot continue unless I'm here. Okay, so he came in because he wants Chrono Trigger Part 2, which we're doing right now. If I die, there's none of that. Also, I wouldn't die anyway. The guillotine would just break, alright? I got the Superman powers.
She really is like a good friend, though.
Yeah.
She doesn't even
It's a
know him
childhood
that
friend.
well.
No, she's just Charles' friend.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's known him since
But
a
even
kid.
then, like having a friend who'd go and save you from your execution, that's something.
And as a woman, too.
As a woman.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he just marry Lucca?
I mean, I'm going to be honest, he should.
Yeah, like I'd marry Lucca.
I'd marry Ayla, but then Lucca would probably be the second because she's incredibly loyal.
Yeah, I don't even care too much
Because
about
Princess Nadia didn't come down here and break him out. No, it's Lucca.
Yeah, it was like that's straight up like if a woman did that for me, I'd be like, yo, that's
a keeper.
That's a keeper.
That's a keeper. Like that's like a 10 out of 10. Loyalty is one of the things that matters most.
Yeah.
Period. When it comes to friends, when it comes to anything, loyalty, pretty much above all. There's a lot of other things that matter, but loyalty is like the top.
Yeah.
Take 5, you mugs.
And she kills him.
I don't think she killed him.
That's also based.
Yeah, that is based. I hope she does actually kill him.
If she just like straight up blasts them, she puts her gun sideways and starts fucking busting their kneecaps and then like splitting open their brain. Then she'd be on an 11 out of 10. And be like, yo, this bitch is fucking fire too. She's killing these dudes who like
and
did
she
me dirty.
invented time travel.
She invented time travel too. Jeez. How can normal women even compete?
They can't. He passed out. Yeah, she didn't. I don't think she killed him. She got like she's got a like basically like a one
knockout gun.
Yeah, she got a knockout gun.
Go ahead and save that dude.
Yeah, I am. I am gonna save him. There's another reason why of course I want to fucking save him. He didn't even do anything wrong either. Like this is another guy who was gonna get executed and he didn't do anything wrong.
Doesn't surprise me.
He's like the merchant's son or whatever.
You're a lifesaver.
Yeah. Also, Lucca is a scientist, far more based than someone royal. Yeah, like, Lucca is also incredibly intelligent. She's very similar to Bulma, but she's less obnoxious. I like Bulma, but Bulma could be obnoxious, especially in the Namek arc. She's not like that. She's like a better Bulma.
Basically, yeah.
He passed out. Received a mid-potion. All right. So I'm not gonna. You're gonna use a sword, so I'm no longer. I don't think that I just make them pass out. I think I killed them now, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, they're dead.
Easy.
Yeah, that's what they get. That's what you get for being loyal to a mole man. I respect the concept of loyalty, but it's to a mole man.
Exactly.
Dude, those crits, man. I crit twice in a row. Look at that. You just murdered people for doing their jobs. You could say that about any, like... You could make that argument... Like, that argument never holds up for any, like, soldier or of war. And these guys are soldiers.
They're serving corrupt individuals. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, they're, like...
They could be normal people doing their jobs, but if they're doing evil shit, doesn't matter.
Yeah, like, ignorance is not an excuse for evil.
No.
It never will be, and it never was. So, it's murder time, that's what I say.
Yeah, it's like what they talk about in Clerks. They're like, oh, you know, like, what about all the
fucking Star Wars argument?
Yeah,
God
the
damn
Star
it,
Wars argument. And they're like, you know, the Stormtroopers knew what they were signing up for when they did the job.
Yeah,
like,
but isn't it shown
innocent.
later with the Stormtroopers that they're kidnapped or some shit as kids? Like, aren't some of them, like...
A lot of them just sign up, though.
Yeah.
So, they knew what they signed up for, so when they blew up the Death Star, was it moral? It's like, yes. But I say no for my own opinion of, like, I think the Empire should have won. Empire was based. Palpatine was based. Darth Vader, though, should have been the #1 guy.
Yeah, Darth Vader should have killed that stupid cuck, Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan is a piece of shit. Like, unironically.
Yeah.
He watched someone who saved his life over and over again. This is the lack of loyalty. He watched someone who saved his life over... Like, he would not be alive. He saved his life a bunch of times, and then he cut off his leg. He didn't even give him a clean death. He didn't give him an honorable death. Dude,
He gave him the stump death.
Yeah, he straight up stumpified him, and then watched his ass burn alive. Like, holy shit. And he watched him burn. And in the original, you can see this. Even though it's muted, you can still see Anakin. He's literally screaming, "Help me!" They cut it out. They cut out him screaming it, but you can still see that it's left in because he still mouths the words while he's burning alive. He's literally screaming, "Help me!" And then he's like, "No, I can't help you. I'm too good. You have to suffer." It's like he one, didn't kill him, and two, just like let him suffer. It's terrible.
The only prequel Star Wars stuff with the cloning. Super got so many soldiers cloning. The Empire got rid of all the cloning. Yeah, the Empire also probably got rid of like a lot of immoral things, but you blow up a few planets and then everyone gets upset.
Yeah. Alright. Ether, mid potion. This isn't the one. I need to find based Obi-Wan. I don't like Obi-Wan. Like, I legit actually don't like Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I don't like Obi-Wan either.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, he's unironically a piece of shit.
Yeah, he totally betrayed Anakin.
Like, Anakin, like, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. I mean, he killed indoctrinated children, I guess, because children were abducted. Children were abducted. I mean, yeah, they were quantified as terrorists after.
They were terrorists, yeah.
Yeah, and they were literally. That's another thing that's really dark. People don't think about this. They were literally. They're in a faction. The Jedi are a faction, a political faction, because they got politically involved.
They tried to assassinate the leader.
But no. So they're a political faction that literally takes children because of their midichlorian count. They abduct children, okay, and then they indoctrinate them into their weird ass religious cult, and that's what it is. It's a religious political cult, and they abduct them and put them in there, and then they indoctrinate them.
Where's the sword, by the way?
It's right here. I actually, hold up. I gotta go down. I gotta shut this, and then I gotta open it. But then they do that, okay? And it's like a lot of the stuff the Jedi do is not that moral. Yeah, they are child soldiers, unironically. It should be right here, or maybe it's up one more. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up. That's the sword right there, though. I think I have to go up one more.
Okay.
But yeah.
Child soldiers, yeah.
That's why he's base. He just does what he wants. No, I don't think that's base because he showed a... So that's his brother. That's basically his adopted brother.
It's also like he was also sort of like his student, his pupil, his...
Yeah, he was in charge of him.
He was in charge of him. It was almost like, it wasn't like a father-son relationship, but it was. It was like close family. Like,
yeah.
He really was like a little brother in which he was teaching. Anakin's a lot younger than him.
Yeah, and so Anakin got like he strayed from the path. A bunch of bad shit happened to him, and then he made a lot of bad decisions. I'm not saying that his decisions were good, but he kept looking for guidance. And
Obi-Wan drew his lightsaber first.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like Obi-Wan drew his lightsaber, and he also just he literally dealt in absolutes. He's just like only the Sith deal in absolutes, and then he says like from my position or from my from my perspective the Jedi are evil, and then he's like then you are lost. Yeah. And so it's like he's dealing from
absolutely no way.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way. Like right after saying that.
Yeah, it's all.
So he's a complete fucking hypocrite. So he's a hypocrite. Like he lacks loyalty. He's a hypocrite. He's just a scumbag.
Yeah.
He's an absolute scumbag. I don't like Obi-Wan.
I don't like Obi-Wan either. I wouldn't have betrayed Anakin. If I was Obi-Wan, I would have helped him.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have helped him do the Empire, but I'd be like, man, I don't agree with you. We just don't see eye to eye.
Yeah, and I mean, at the very least, don't fucking torture him.
And I'd be like, I'd be like, hey man, I'm gonna like go now. If like things got bad enough, but keep in contact and we'll like work things out. But you seem like you're in a bad mood right now. Like maybe I shouldn't fuck with you.
I just feel like there should have been something else, or if he was going to fight him, at least just kill him, right? He didn't even kill him; he tortured him. Yeah. That's really fucked up. So it's like even if like that was the only way, and they had to fight, etc. It was all that. He shouldn't have tortured him. It's terrible. It was a mental relationship for sure.
It makes no sense. Also, even in the latest one, why like fucking Obi-Wan would win.
Oh yeah, and then he won. That doesn't make any sense. Like, there's a lot of like
fucking
weird.
Darth Vader at this point. I could see when he's a kid or something, but like.
Yeah, he's also like the chosen one. I already know there's a bunch of mental gymnastics too for why he won.
It's just really bad writing.
It's just really bad writing. Yeah, I already saw that. He's the worst person to be a Jedi. Ironically enough, I respected Qui-Gon way more than I respected fucking Obi-Wan.
Yeah, Qui-Gon was like the.
Here we go. So here's the you go down the poop hole. All right, get down there, crawl. You coming down with me? And right here, should be a sword.
Can you save that lady to the right?
1500, and there should be a sword. Yep.
Didn't I get this when I played?
You did, because I told you about it. I don't think I used to work at the castle, but they locked me up because of what I knew. I don't even remember how long I'd been here. What do you know? No, it doesn't tell me. It's most likely to do that. She found out that he's a mole.
And then so you just leave her here? She like stays even though he sees you going out?
Obi-Wan, he cut off a drunkard's arm just for touching him in a bar. He's the worst person. Obi-Wan didn't even let Darth Vader win against him in a duel. He just closed his eyes and went, go ahead, I'm already going to go beyond death and be a ghost and haunt you. Darth Vader didn't even get the win against the one rematch. No, so we were referencing the new Obi-Wan TV show.
Yeah.
There's a new TV show, and then Obi-Wan beats him well, I wouldn't say effortlessly, but he does beat him like with some bullshit. He like throws a bunch of rocks at him and shit.
Yeah,
it was
pretty cringe.
It was mega cringe, dude. I was watching and I was shaking my head. I was shaking my head the entire time. But yes, Obi-Wan is like Luigi, except he's like Luigi.
Yeah.
He passed out. Yeah, it's because Luck already fucking shot him. She actually knocked out a lot of people getting down here.
You kept on clicking and you got 5?
No, there's just 5 of them. You kept searching.
Oh.
This is where it tells you that fire is his weakness. I'll read it, though. Dragon Tank's owner manual. The tank head repairs the body damage. It contains a shield that prevents damage by lightning and fire. And the body, I think, is fire.
Huh.
Your new invention, yeah, dude. Crawl. May not have been able to make a gun in medieval times, but you did. Eh?
Yeah, you made the stun gun.
I mean, made actual guns too. I mean, if we're looking at this, it's like there are actual guns here. Luck is using an actual gun too. Is anyone here even a fucking Star Wars fan?
No.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Star Wars is lame, dude.
The concepts are pretty neat. There's a lot of like beats for story though that were taken from Dune, which came first.
Yeah, I gotta take a piss. But yeah, Star Wars.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, you're probably not a fan of what it became, though. You just like the original series, I thought. And also, it's like it's poopy doo-doo garbage now.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Star Wars, only stuff through memes, but I know a lot about Warhammer 40k. I think orcs are funny in 40k. I was talking about it a little bit, how their technology only works because they believe it works, and they're just fucking silly. Like, I actually like them. They're amusing. I have a lot of Star Wars stuff mainly because my dad gave them to me. Yeah, like, so the idea of Star Wars is neat. Like, some of the concepts, some of the games were cool. I like the concepts. I just think that the main story was just very weak. At least the prequels, like, some of the ideas present, etc. Like, like the concepts of like the Force and them being kind of like monks and like a religious order, having the Force, lightsabers, that kind of stuff. It's pretty neat. Gaming Network J. The toilet gun. Crawl made a toilet gun. They all slowly turn into toilets. Yes, original shorty. That's my second overpowered. Star Wars sucks now. The originals are pretty good. Everyone is evil and badass in 40k. Is everyone evil? I thought there were factions of humans that were good. When I was a kid, the prequels didn't exist yet. Life was good. All right. Forward, Dragon Tank. Crush those rebels. All right, dude. Look at this. Look at this. Do you think that there's a fucking chance that I could be stopped? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's the head that restores the health. So I gotta kill the head first. Yeah. The lasgun rifle pierces through. Yeah, so the lasgun rifle is literally from Dune. There's a lot of stuff taken from Dune. It's literally called Lasgun too. Even the God Emperor of Mankind, that's also taken from Dune. That's from the literal God Emperor of Mankind. Oh God, I'm drawing a blank. He's a worm. Leto, the third. Leto the second died. Leto is also the father of Muad'Dib, which is Paul Atreides. So it's Leto Atreides, the third. Turns himself into a giant worm, becomes the God Emperor of Dune. And he actually becomes the God Emperor of humanity, actually. Because he controls everything from Arrakis. A lot of concepts in Dune are really interesting. And there's a lot of influence that... It's kind of like Lord of the Rings. Like, when you see Lord of the Rings, like the orcs and elves and all the stuff that he created, like, elves are based off of Finnish people. For example, fucking what's-his-name went there. I thought he based Elvish off of Finnish, too. Did he not? J.R.R. Tolkien? But anyways, my point is that there's, like, a lot of influences. Even the idea...
Why are you talking about Lord of the Rings?
Because he's talking about the last guns, and I was talking about Dune. How, like, Dune came before, and they kind of, like, pay tribute, / like, were inspired, / kind of copied.
What's better, Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
I don't know, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I like Dune way more than either of them. I think Dune is fucking. I think like a lot of stuff in Dune is mega fucking ultra based.
Yeah, but like in terms of like you know the universe and everything.
Oh,
you know, it's not that great. Dune's not that great.
In terms of the universe, sure.
Yeah.
Like it's like on a conceptual level. It's a lot of the ideas that are present. The idea of independence, like the entire like
Lord of the Rings and Star Wars have like immersion based.
Yeah, you're talking about like world building and stuff like that. It's not on like a really like in a conceptual level, because it has to do like almost with it almost has to do a lot with Dune specifically. It's not only like conceptual forms of structures of humanity, a lack of dependency, how dependency is a sickness that leads to death.
Well, yeah,
and control over you, etc. Like, there's so many like ideas present.
It's philosophical.
It is very philosophical, yeah.
And that's why it never became popular.
I mean, it became really popular. Like,
yeah,
it was really popular, but
not
on
Star Wars
not on the same level. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, not on the same level. But Dune is great.
But yeah, I think that's what really makes something popular is when it has that effect of like having immersion, and you know, people really just want to be a part of that world.
Yeah.
Dune
They
doesn't
want it
have
simple,
that
dude.
factor.
They
Yeah.
want it simple. They got the concrete.
The
cape right.
elves,
Like,
and the orcs, and
What?
the-
You see him? He's making fun of you, Crawl.
what? The last gun rifle that pierces through any material made by Imperial Momentum than Imperial guards.
I'm gonna have to use this.
That was just based off Finnish language. Yeah, there's only one use for elves, guys.
Elves are based. I'm just gonna say it now. I'd race mix with an elf.
Yeah, I would too.
I'm
conquer
trading
elf.
up. I'm unironically trading
I would
up.
conquer elf villagers. That's what I would do in medieval times. I'd literally just conquer elf villagers. Like, why are you doing this to us? And
I'd
like,
be like,
because there's no
"Fuck."
police. Yeah, yeah, and there's no, yeah, and fuck. B fuck. That's what I'd say.
Elves
take a
are
base.
like mega based, dude.
And then afterwards,
I like elves a lot.
And then afterwards, I'd be like, all right, everyone, I want you to line up in a line, and you're just gonna say thank you for me conquering you.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say. With my gun. And I point it sideways at them. Then they'll know it's serious when I point it sideways.
Yeah. I just reminded of that fucking like cringe shit with like Steve Carell. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
date night.
Yeah, he's saying it's a kill shot.
Yeah, it's a kill shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of jokes like that. It's not just date night.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like overlapping jokes in general.
I'm trying to remember if fire works here.
I'm down B to help B conquer elf villages. I'll let you keep the fat ones. I'll be
Elves
like-
don't have fat ones. That's what, like, they're genetically better.
There's probably some that are
No,
like
dude,
carrying
no,
a little
no,
extra
no,
weight.
no.
You can have the thick
They're not
ones,
having
the
like
extra
processed
thick.
foods and not exercising. They look good all the time, every time. A lot of them are immortal or they live a long time, etc.
Yeah.
There's really like no bad elves.
Yeah, that's the thing. That'd be hard divvying up. Like if you had like a small like militia and you're going around conquering elf villages, how would you like? It's obvious.
Like, they're all mine.
It's obvious that I would get
I
first
don't
dibs,
share.
but it'd be hard to share. You know, it's like, oh man, they're all beautiful, and no one would be upset if they had like their own divvy of elf women. I don't think most men would be like, oh fuck it, I'll take like 3. You know, and I'd be like, all right.
Oh man. All right, they got the dragon tank. Fix it quickly. All right,
I mean, it's not a good time to decide to fix something when it's exploding.
dude, he's a mole man. Okay, look at this. This is what you get. This is what you get, you piece of shit.
It's pretty funny. It's got a lot of comical stuff in here.
Yeah, it does. It's got a lot of personality. It kind of reminds me of like Toriyama's work. Like if you read Dragon Ball or anything, or even watch Dragon Ball, like there's a lot of stuff that has personality in there. They're escaping. All right,
Do you stop
fuck
when
out of here.
you fight them? What happens if you? Oh,
Get it away. Yeah, so I'm getting tortured by glowies. Crawl breaks in and saves me, okay? And then where's Cool Tactic? He's watching some soys on fucking YouTube right now. Now he's gonna show up though.
yeah.
He's back from watching the soys. If you go back, are they still hanging on the bridge? That's a good question. I think they might be.
Show 'em
This is
respect.
my friend. Show me your respect. I mean, only one person can save himself from that. Yeah, it's the mole man, dude. He probably transforms or something, and then maybe I don't even know. Maybe they could swing, right? What if they swing or something?
Yeah. Can't you take orders? Of course.
Oh, he's back. He got back with his supernatural mole powers. Do as King Guardia 33rd says.
Now the kings.
Yeah, he only like acts like a man when he's talking to his daughter.
Yeah.
Like, so he's acting like a bully, basically.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine ever treating like my kids like that.
Yeah. He's just basically a bully. Like, the only time that he mans up is when he's trying to feel powerful and talking shit or down to his kid.
Yeah.
What a piece of doo-doo. The throne comes before your personal wishes. Friend is code for something here. It's just friend, dude. It's just friend.
What are you talking about? What was friend used?
Because Cool Tactics said friend.
Ah.
You pick up strange ideas venturing outside.
It's called common sense. Yeah, tell him. Tell your father he's fucking stupid. I despise you. I'm leaving.
I imagine the king just being in the room smoking doobies.
Yeah.
Smoking doobies.
And then now it's time to, I'd marry.
So here's the thing, Crawl. His ancestor, he was the one that wanted the soup. And he's like, if you don't give me the soup at the right temperature, I'm going to behead you. I'm going to cut off your feet. I'm going to do all that stuff. And then look at what his descendants turned out to be. Pathetic, dude.
Absolutely.
They don't eat the soup. They don't kill anybody unless the chancellor does it for them.
But this is what I'd do, dude. So I'd marry Nadia, then I'd become the new king, and then I would have Lucca and be like, you're my true wife, though. She'd be like the true wife.
That reminds me of what Paul Atreides does in Dune. Like, he marries the Princess of Urlon for her title, and then keeps the woman he loves as his actual queen.
Yeah.
That's
it's like his private queen, though.
Yes.
So he has the public thing for political stuff, but...
All right.
Yeah, Lucca would be the private queen, and then Ayla would just be like his mistress, and then Nadia would be his political wife, dude. That's what would be based. Can you do that option?
Yeah, multiple wife route.
Yeah,
I want that
multiple
with the
wife
harem.
Yeah,
The goalies
that's
don't
called
like the
being
soup.
based.
Fucking, I swear, dude. They're so evil.
Huh?
Oh, he's saying the glories don't like the soup. I was saying that the glories are evil.
Yeah, goalies are evil. But that's the thing too. It's like that would actually, I think, be the best thing Chrono could do, because he's literally a hero and he has like really good genetics. Why is it that people who are like superior, like have superior genetics, do not choose to not have kids? Like if you are
because they're being dragged down by the lessers.
the crabs.
The crabs, yeah. That's literally
crabs
what's
of society
happening. The
are like-
crabs of society are dragging them down. Like, I don't want to have a kid. Look, they're going to be around these people.
Pretty true.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
I see people around and I'm like, yeah, like seeing my kids have to like
Be around them. It's like,
be around them. It's like, come on now.
I'm already having enough trouble.
Yeah.
Papa Squad harem. Yeah, that's fucking disturbing. When you look at it in the Papa Squad sense, Kimi Network J, that's pretty disturbing. But we don't know where it'll take us. The smartest people don't want to have children because they've seen children. I mean, they've just seen other people. Like, that's what it is. It's society
because-
and everything else.
I think the reason why, like, if we're talking intelligent people don't usually have kids, it's because they're usually, like, not grounded, and they're almost autistic most of the time. And they have poor social skills.
Kind of
It's not
reminds
even
me
because
of,
of the kids,
I mean, it
it's
kind of
just-
reminds me of Tesla.
Yeah. Tesla, though, had social skills and everything.
Yeah,
He
had
just-
social skills. I respect Tesla
But he
a
was
lot.
autistic.
He was autistic, yeah. Tesla is a very interesting individual. Like, if there was a scientist or a great thinker, there's a lot of great thinkers I respect, but like Tesla, I respect a lot. The fucking Crocodle's just throwing his hands up. I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm a part of the harem now.
Yeah. I guess
At least
if I
he
have
just,
to.
yeah, he just accepts it. Either that or he's like, I don't know. Maybe he's looking at the sun. You looking at the sun, Crawl? You shouldn't do that. See what happened to Papa Yoshi? Who would love to ruin their lives that early? Shit. You're gonna get B started. There's certain things that like get me going. It's like there's specific things. It's like usually anything to do with authoritarian nonsense that's being like happening through the last 100+ years. It's actually been like over 1,000, but that's irrelevant. But then when you start talking about having kids, then you gotta trigger B.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if not for certain people. I mean, in all honesty, I'd probably be having kids right now if I had like a girl who was super loyal and I was married. But I just ain't. So.
All right, let's go to the future.
I'd be like Goku, dude. I'd just be out there in the woods making babies.
Goku's based. Goku's mega based.
Fucking face he's making.
I remember, like, this game is so fucking atmospheric, too. I remember, like, playing this shit, like, early in the morning and stuff, and I just, like, listening to, like, those effects in the transitioning of time and stuff like that. I actually need to sit down and just play this game and just experience it again, because it's not the same when you stream or you're talking to someone. It is, like, a lot of these games, it's like Diablo 1. When you play Diablo 1, you want to get immersed in the atmosphere. You want to get immersed in the sound and everything else. You want to listen to it. It's almost like you don't even want to play multiplayer. You just kind of want to experience it. And I feel like this game is like that. Like, I'm a huge sucker for atmosphere. Like, atmosphere games are so fucking... Dude. What'd you say?
Nothing.
All right. Papa Squat Harem would be very disturbing now that I think about it. Yeah, dude. There's no way the Chancellor can reach us here. But where are we? Fun fact, the devs made a separate hidden mask layer just to make the portal ring edge have a glow pattern. The civilization here seems so advanced. It's like we're in another world.
Whoa.
Shit, all the domes, dude. Every time I see these domes, like, you can tell that Toriyama made this shit. Yeah, because like, he loves domes. See, like, all the future stuff and everything else is all domes. I don't remember if I can... Let's see if I can go into any of this. Why is it green? So there's supposed to be new content. Is this, like, bugged?
This looks bugged, dude.
This looks bugged, dude. There's supposed to be new content. Oh, wait, no, it's not bugged. I think it's supposed to be poison water. So I wanted to see what this modded stuff was. This isn't part of the original.
Shit.
Yeah, this looks like shit. This has got to be bugged. This looks like it's bugged.
No, I think now I'm looking at it. This is it, dude.
You think this is it?
Yeah.
It could be.
Looks like fucking shit. Wow.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is an in-game area. And it's allowing me to go here early.
Did you save it?
I can't run away. Yeah, I did. And it's 5,000, dude.
Oh, I thought it was 50,000.
So this is what happens when I play modded stuff. So this happens to me a lot. I'll try out modded games, and there's like 10% of them are very impressive, very good, huge improvements, and then 90% of them are shit. I feel like this is going to turn out to be the 90% kind of thing. That's what it looks like. That looks like Papa Yoshi's doo-doo.
Yeah, it's all green and...
Yeah.
Green.
This is what Papa Yoshi starts to look like when he finishes melting completely.
Turns into a lake of green.
The lake of green. You just hear his booming voice out from the lake of green.
Your sins have come to haunt you.
Killed by a fish man, yeah. So yeah, there's a big difference between stuff like that and like the original stuff right here, and then that fake modded shit. All right. Got any cash? Yeah.
You call this money? Oh, well, I have some good stuff.
He doesn't even care, man.
He'll still sell you that.
All right. 3. Do I have any? Yeah, I do. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know if I did something wrong when I installed it or what. But I'm glad that whenever I back up these games, like I have the original. And then I have like 2 modded versions, but I always keep the original. And that's because like shit like this happens. Where the original is just much better and you can't even have like additions without the quality being way worse.
Yeah. You know, I think that'd be the ideal life for me, is like being out there in like the woods, raising kids, and then like training, like Goku's doing. Like he's just out there, like his woman's like taking care of the kid. He comes back and he just kind of like hangs out with his kid, and then like it's just like really relaxed and you're out in nature. I think that's one of the, like, everyone has, like, their ideal thing. Like, dude, I want a Bugatti. I want, like...
I want a bunch of Funko Pops.
I want
a bunch of Funko Pops.
I want Luke Skywalker.
I want Luke Skywalker.
In Dark
I want
Souls.
a 15-foot Luke Skywalker looking down upon me.
I want him... I want
my father, Luke Skywalker, might walk out on me.
I want my door to be Luke Skywalker's face so I can walk into it like he's eating me every day.
Oh.
I want to stay inside Luke Skywalker.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
And I want all the Funko Pops.
And I want Nintendo.
And
Nintendo Labo.
My cardboard.
Nintendo Labo.
Give me a moto. Give me a moto. Help. Cardboard.
Dark Souls.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what the average man nowadays wants.
Yes.
Not all heroes wear capes. I've never really understood collectibles like that. Yeah.
Not all heroes wear capes. Why? Why do you gotta remind me of that every time? I've never really understood collectibles like that. Hey, dude, here you go. It's the Entertron.
Will you rest in the Entertron?
Yeah, dude. Go ahead.
Entertron, activate. I don't know what you want me to do.
You had commentary because it's like a Transformer before.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's like a Transformer. The
Oh,
Entertron.
dude.
I don't remember what else we said.
Optimus Prime?
Oh,
Do you remember the ones that turn into dinosaurs?
Do you remember getting inside of him?
Yeah, he gets
Get
inside
inside
of him.
Grimlock?
Yeah, you get inside a Grimlock and He's
Grimlock's
Grimlock's so
not there.
horny.
Grimlock, no. Grimlock's so full.
So full. Grimlock, excavate now. Grimlock, what is it?
Grimlock shit.
I Grimlock shit. Yeah.
There you go. There's your Transformers reference from the Entertron.
Yeah.
HP not restored.
And I think for me...
Oh, I get it.
I think for me, the reason why it makes most sense is I have a tough time resonating with normal people. Because most normal people have, like, so many, like, issues and stuff like that. Whereas when I, like, talk to kids or something, it's just really easy to talk to kids.
You stop talking to children.
But you know what I mean? I think it's like a personal thing because, like, I don't know, I talk to people and they always got, like, so many, like, issues and stuff. You talk to someone and then it's like, there's, like, 15 different layers of bullshit. Whereas when you're talking to a kid, you're just, like, you're in the moment, you're just talking to a kid and it's just, like, innocent. I kind of like that atmosphere of, like, not having to... But you know what I'm trying to say, right?
I know what you're trying to say, yeah. It's easy to talk with kids. All you need to do is pretend like you're interested in their nonsense. B gets called by his son multiple times, being held in a prison confirmed future. The court said you aren't allowed to be with children anymore. Oh, man.
Courts don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Those laws are made by men. God didn't tell me that.
This is the defense I'm gonna use against the glowies, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta wear that leg tracker. Really surprised they mistook D for B though. Yeah. That's the shit that I gotta deal with. He keeps dragging me down, blaming me for everything.
So what would your guys' ideal situation be in life? So say for instance, it's 10 years from now, what would you want for your like home and your lifestyle? Like I have kind of my idea. Mine is like DBZ basically. What would yours be, and then what would everyone else's be?
My ideal situation would be being able to have security and knowing the people that I care about have the same security as well. Being able to spend time with people I care about, and also being able to create, because I actually have a lot of ideas and a lot of things that I've been creating that I would like to continue to create and kind of cultivate. I would like to make my own game, and I would like to make my own comic as well. And I would like to improve myself in every facet, and just see how that leads. And I would like to have kids someday too. That's more or less my ideal situation.
I want to be stuck in a mansion filled with zombies and only got a knife left to manage to get out of there.
I want to be stuck in only got dude.
I
can
mean,
make that happen right now.
Yeah.
B&D can make anything happen with enough money.
Anything happen. We're just gotta hire people.
Just gotta donate.
Yeah, just gotta donate.
Gotta donate. We'll make your dreams come true.
Yeah.
And we'll use Gorilla Tape.
Yeah. And a hall of mirrors.
Yeah.
Hey, you got the same sword again in silver.
Yeah. God damn it.
There's no point even getting that sword early. It's not even that good.
I mean, it was an improvement, and it's for the boss. How will I experience endless adventure with having to care of a family? No, can't do. I mean, are you experiencing endless adventure now? Huh?
I mean, typically, with like a family to like do stuff, you play games together and stuff like that. It makes things like Mario Party more fun, for instance.
Yeah? Shit, dude.
Depends on if you like party games or not.
Yeah. Living in and managing an apartment complex that I own, actually giving affordable housing for everyone while allowing me to live comfortably.
That's pretty cool. But it's also like you want to be able to show up at people's door and like raid their fridge. You'd be like, hey, I'm paying for this place. That's what like one of the landlords does. He like raids people's fridges. He's like really fat. And he like literally breaks in people's apartments and raids their fridge.
I mean, that's pretty funny. That's like what it's like.
That's
some
like
Joey
a picture,
Tribbiani
like,
shit.
Yeah, some Joey Tribbiani stuff. Dude, that'd be weird though. I wake up in the middle of the night, he's just fucking like in my kitchen, just like staring
what's
at
up?
me. What's all with all this vegan shit? That's what he says. Like, dude,
you gotta make me lose weight.
Apartment, yeah. Oh, these vegetables, you disgust me.
He still
grabs
eats
all the
them,
vegetables, like, and
he runs away.
And then runs away.
When B&D die, they'll give the channel to their kids. Man, that'd be weird. I don't even know.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, this is ours.
Yeah, this is our channel.
Yeah, no one else's.
Each of my kids can just do whatever they want. I don't care.
Yeah.
They can create their own channel. They can.
Yeah, they make their own
They
channel.
can build a country. They can invent some sort of new scientific invention. I don't know. They can. I don't really care. Like, if I was a parent, I wouldn't really care if they were successful or not, so long as they were just like healthy.
I mean, the determining factor of success is like in society is
like money.
Is really stupid. Yeah, it's like money, and money is just like the actual fiat currency that we use is just a fucking joke anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't really care too much in all honesty. That's just me
Yeah.
though. Like, some people are like, oh, I want my kids. You gotta be a doctor. You gotta
Funko
go to
Pops,
school for 10
Nintendo
years.
Labo. It's the same shit to me.
Yeah.
Like it's like Nintendo Labo full like retarded shit.
I'm sure they'd be smart though. Like
just consumerist nonsense.
a lot of kids these days who are like, you know, even from like parents who don't take care of themselves are pretty smart. Like people in general are becoming smarter.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you know, obviously
you're right.
like,
You're
oh,
right about that.
nowadays.
Like when you look at the generational leap, like there is a big difference.
There's a huge difference.
Yeah.
And I'm someone who takes care of myself, so I imagine the kids would be probably like pretty smart. You know, like even if they're just doing basic things, like for instance, I think like Kaze Iminar, he's not like he's a YouTuber, but he just does like Mario 64.
I mean, that's
like,
impressive.
programming
Like
stuff.
I
But
actually
if
think Kaze is impressive.
Yeah, if my kid was doing that, and he was like, dude, I just love Mario 64.
And he's
I'm
not
gonna,
making
like,
a lot of money.
rewrite their code, and
Yeah.
he makes money, yeah. But it's like
He's not making a lot of
I'd
money.
be proud of him. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
Like I would be a very relaxed parent, so long as they were just like pursuing their dreams.
Yeah.
Of course, I would teach them about hard work and everything. I would probably like, but I wouldn't be like,
Who's
oh,
gonna teach him that?
I wouldn't do like,
When was the last time you worked hard? Huh?
I work 12-hour shifts and stuff like that. So
I shake my head, dude.
What I'd probably do is like, I wouldn't tell my kid like do this, do that. I would do it with them, and I would show them what I do, and I would teach them by example. So like, say for instance, we had to go cut firewood. They're like, all right, we're going for 12 hours, and this is what we're
When
gonna
was
do.
the last time you cut firewood?
Never.
Yeah, see, that's why I want to hear this.
But I would do things like that, and I'd set projects aside that we would both do together, and I would try to show
I feel
him
like
what
you
I
would like
wanna
hurt
see.
yourself. Like I'd come out there and then you'd be screaming.
Like, "Sign
there'd
help!
be a tree
Get help!
you.
Yeah. Get thee!
I'm like, oh god, not again.
Yeah. But that's what I think I would do to teach my kids is, like I said, to teach them hard work, I'd be like, this is exactly what I do, and this is the minimum. And then, you know, because like most people when they like want to teach their kids are like, do this, but I'd rather just like show my kid.
There's a lot of that attitude where it's just like, do what I say, not what I do. Like they're God or something. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it's because that's what their parents did to them.
Yeah, because they're peanut brains. They can't like extrapolate new information or conceptualize anything beyond their own experiences they had as a kid, and they use that as a basis, and the basis that they work from is just retarded. They don't improve. They just go, that's the same thing that happened with me, so it's good enough for them, even though it wasn't even good enough for them. It's a weird thing. That's why you're completely right when you talk about like how the new generation has improved.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. When people try to like glorify the old glory days, it's like, man, for the longest time we used to burn people alive, and then
I mean, like, I actually think that there was a degradation period.
There was, for sure.
There were a lot of people that were incredibly intelligent. Like, there was almost like a drop off a cliff in terms of intellectual-ism.
Yeah, there was like we entered like a dark age for a
yeah,
while. But even like 100 years ago, you look at like
fucking lead.
Yeah, but you look at like the 2 generations ago, and what they were doing, what they found morally acceptable. And
I don't know, man. Like when I look at great civilizations, even like Greek philosophy, like they have
that's a long time ago.
Yeah,
I'm saying like 2-3 generations ago.
Oh yeah, well, it depends on like it also depends on where too. It depends on where, what time, etc. Like even 3 generations ago, it's like what are you talking about? Like
America.
Yeah, but where in America? Like, so here's the thing: when it comes to the states, like there's a lot of different.
But I'm just speaking in generalities. Structures. Yeah, I'm speaking in generalities, and just from like all the different like workforce things, like even like what they talked about, where they would repair boats, stuff like that. They would have them put on the helmet, and then they would be like weighed down by that, and they have to go down and do repairs. And if a dude didn't come back up, they just send another dude.
Yeah, there's like no safety.
There's no safety, nothing. And, you know, even with the way
it was like a low regard for human life.
Yeah, and even like the lead poisoning was prevalent everywhere. And, you know, you look at like the asbestos in the walls used as like like coat people's homes and stuff like that. Was it asbestos or something like that? I don't know. But just ridiculous things happened for like the longest time.
All right, hold on.
Even in the Victorian era. Like, there's so many Victorian... Like, I was watching a whole thing in the Victorian era.
There's a lot of propaganda, too, that you have to sift through, where it's just outright lies, like, spread by little propagandists at the time.
I know, but...
This shit happened even in Greek, Roman...
Sure, but these weren't, like, ridiculous stories. These were accounts by, like...
Yeah, but there was shit like that in the Roman times, too, where they gave accounts, and it wasn't...
There's pictures of it, too, of them doing that. So there's, like, for instance, like, the chimney cleaners were usually kids and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
like, pictures of, like...
Sure, isn't that post-industrial age?
It's a Victorian era.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they'd like they'd have like kids do it, and then
I'm trying to remember when the Victorian era was.
It's like
I'm like so there's like gaps in my historical knowledge, and the Victorian era is actually one of them.
It's not that long. It's not that long ago, but like even the way they built things like was incredibly unsafe. So like they built stairs super narrowly for like the servants' quarters. So servants would like often trip and like die and stuff like that. Because of like how narrow they would put the steps.
All right. Well, yeah, I have like pretty much. I have some knowledge, very little knowledge. So like I'm not going to comment on it because I have no knowledge. I'm not going to act like I know anything. I'll research it and I'll get back to you.
Yeah, it's just basically just
formulate an opinion and expand my brainium.
Really poor safety standards.
I've heard of stuff like that, but it's just like again, I'm not knowledgeable enough, so I'm not going to comment on it.
It reminds me of even when they tried to put the seatbelt into cars. The guy who like first kept on pushing seatbelts. He was talking about like how they're going to kill people if they don't put seatbelts in cars, and why it needs this and that and the other. It was like one guy who had to like push the safety.
I mean, it was like that for I talked about it already for basically washing your hands or sterilizing your hands when delivering babies.
Yeah, and it's just like this one person who's just like morally superior than a lot of other people, and then they decide to create the standard because they care about other people's safety.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So let's go through some of these messages. That's a sociopath thing I've ever seen where a landlord ate a tenant's cookies and left a note being like, visited by the cookie monster. That sounds like a soy thing. I can imagine like some retarded soy's like, visited by the cookie monster. I just broke into your house and ate your shit.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
And I can imagine like his stupid little soy mouth like unhinging too.
Yeah.
Because he thinks he's fucking hilarious.
At once?
He thinks he's like fucking hilarious. Yeah.
I didn't take a piss.
There's those people like they just write really cringe shit or they say cringe shit and they think they're funny.
Yeah.
It's like a 90% of people.
What happened to the pretzel who walked down the street? They got assaulted.
I mean that's funnier. That's a dad joke. Like dad jokes are fun.
Why did the traffic light turn red in the middle of the street?
Why?
Because it had to it changed in the middle of the street. That's why it turned red, the traffic light. Why did the traffic light turn red?
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. That's a dad joke. Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like soy shit. Those are the types of people that wear like, I'm a gamer. I have many lives. It's stuff like that. And it's just like, it makes me shake my fucking head. Hearing Nintendo Labo makes me cry on the inside. $60 for cardboard. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't even know what to say to that. It kind of makes me sad, too, to be honest. Like, especially the people paying for it. Like, that was insane. But then again, like, I was gifted a Virtue Boy, or whatever the fuck it was called. The shit that was, like, pure red. I was gifted one of those when I was a kid. The only reason I was gifted it is because I was gifted it by my dad. My dad only got it because he wanted to get it. So he like bought it way earlier before my birthday, and he's like, "Hey son, do you want your gift early?" And then he like played it. But I mean, I played it too, but it's like he was just doing that so he could play it. The government will show up to B&D's house while catching them both in a moment of chopping wood with their axes. Calls them back for one last mission to take down someone. Yeah, dude. Only we can do it. Only B&D can do it. Whatever it is. Only B&D can do it. I thought the Victorian era was in, like, the 1800s. Yeah, I thought it was, too. But that's the thing. Like, if I don't have, like, absolute knowledge, I just don't comment on it. Like, I know some things about the Victorian era, but not a lot, so I just try not to comment on it. Like, if we're talking about, like, some of, like, Roman history, I can comment on that a lot more because I'm more well-versed. I'd still like to know a lot more, but I know quite a bit about it. Time is always flowing, things have gotten better, but some aspects have not improved. People always focus on the negative, so I'm not surprised by that.
Who's focusing on
some things have gotten better, some things have gotten worse. I think that the better is that people, in terms of their intellectual capacity, has improved. But there's a lot of negatives as well. But I agree with you. A lot of people focus on the negative. That's terrible. There's a lot of positives, too. Including even, like, the improvements in diet and things like that. Like, there's a lot of things that have improved. Yeah.
Be at a side job, playing as people.
More or less, this is your future on communism. Oh, shit, dude. The fucking cool tactic, the soy watcher is back. They used to not have seatbelts in cars because they couldn't go that fast to be dangerous. Wait, so did B have a side job as playing the monster under random people's bed?
Yeah, people didn't really pay me for it. I did it for free.
Yeah, he did it for free. He does it for free.
Yeah.
He kidnaps for free. The gamer memes are so fucking cringe. I don't die, I just respawn. Yeah, I was talking about that. Like, the soy's sense of humor. I was saying that, like, because that's like the soys. Like, they do that shit. Virtual Boy is a good way to go blind. Hey, maybe that's why my eyes are fucked up and I only have, like, my right eye is the only good eye. My left eye is, like... Yeah,
it is blasting.
It's actually not that. I already know it is. I talked about it before. It's because my eyes stay open when I sleep, and it was because I laid over on my right side. My right eye stayed closed. My left eye stayed open, so I can't see really out of my left eye.
Yeah.
Cool, you missed out on the Papa Squad harem. Yeah, dude, you missed out on a lot of stuff. Maybe it's better that way, Jay. Shit, I'll remember your lack of loyalty. I'll remember that.
It'll live in his head.
All the pup. Yeah, dude, I remember everything. All the Papa Squad, they moved all up a rank, except for Cool Tactic. He moved down a rank in terms of my favorites. You there? Where are you from? Came from the laboratories to the west. We crossed it. We crossed the barrier.
Hey, we got people across the room.
You also missed the new content. It was a pile of green Papa ooze, and I got one shot. Everything looked like absolute dog shit, and I just insta-died.
It's pretty sweet.
That's not very nice. Shit, dude.
It's just the way it is. It's like a constant game of Mario Kart, dude.
It's a constant game of Mario Kart. You just got hit with a blue shell, dude.
Yeah. Fucking
Sweet, I'm ultra base now that I went up a rank. There you go, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a game of Mario Kart where you can't view your score.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, only I can.
Yeah, there's only one person who can. They're reviewing it and they're just shaking their head.
Hey, we've got people across the ruins. Alright, here we go. So there are people who can beat up those freaky mutants. Alright, so this is... Go talk to the old man. I don't remember if I have to talk to him to send, but I think I do. In the basement, there's a huge computer and storage center for food, which are seeds. Alright, I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna go to the Entertron. I'm gonna save it. It's a game of Mario Kart where B and I bullied D in balloon battle. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That was fucking years ago. It's true, though. I was bullied.
Have any money? Why are you buying stuff from a little girl?
Because I need to buy guns. Oh, did I not?
Why is the little girl packing heat?
Because it's a very dangerous world. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but she shouldn't really be handling a firearm still.
Yeah, that's because you're not based, dude. Talking about all this shit. Of course, you give everybody a gun, okay? There's mutants everywhere. Fucking pea shooter. Got a one-hander. D never said he was sorry we had to do it. Yeah, oh shit, I'm sorry. That was when we were blasting those fucking oh shit, I'm sorry like memes all the time. Was SFDF and Crawl Crawl part of the channel back then? I just know that Mickles was, obviously, because he was the first.
I don't know.
That was a long time ago. Like, that was when we were streaming, and it was just like Gaming Network J showing up. Gaming Network J and Mickles. Those are the only two people showing up.
We had other people show up randomly.
Yeah, they'd randomly show up. We got that one guy who criticized us, like, oh, you're supposed to talk. Or, like, giving us, like, fucking streaming advice or some shit. You remember that?
Still remember that, dude?
Of course I still remember that.
Like,
some fucking tard that joined up, and he's like, oh, you're supposed to talk. And it's like, we were streaming all day, and we were silent for a short while. And then that little bitch came in and started criticizing me.
Yeah.
You think I don't remember? I remember everything. I can't believe you lost a remix of it. You better fucking... You better have it.
I don't know.
You better have it, dude. D never said, yeah. Let's celebrate and some D remix every time someone subbed. Yeah, that shit was great. That was actually when. So we also started streaming more often too. That's when we were doing Castlevania HD. That was when SFDF, Crawl Crawl, Mickles, me, and B all played together. I brought my computer in here, and then we played like Castlevania and shit.
Yeah, I'd be fine.
That was fun.
I'd be fine with like streaming every day if we were like.
If we're making money.
If we're making money, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with even doing like a webcam or something like that. You know, like I see a lot of people like they do that and there's like a disparity, but and then that way I can like stare into the webcam and do the 1,000-mile stare. You know.
What, are you talking about kidnapping people?
Yeah, and I'm like, do you think I'm joking? Look at me. See if I'm joking or not.
and that's when you show me not wearing pants.
Yeah, that's when I stand up.
Does that look like a joke to you?
Yeah.
That's what you say.
Start screaming. Oh, man. Yeah, you need, like, in order to, like, do that, you gotta, like, have a huge audience, and then what you do is you go to Twitch, I guess, because, like, YouTube doesn't really have any opportunity.
I mean, so Twitch does, like, even people are saying now you can't really grow from Twitch. You can only grow.
Yeah, you have to have an audience to bring to Twitch.
Yeah.
Then you can grow when you're, like, a top streamer.
I mean, I have the password, but it won't let me. B will silently be on the webcam. Yeah, other days when I had a terrible PC and I couldn't play a lot. Yeah, that was like you weren't able to join the Castlevania. I like that makes me. I kind of wish that we would all be able to play Castlevania again, but I looked it up and there's like no updates, so it's kind of like the same game. I wanted more content, but they fucking hit that. They hit that Japanese guy who was making it with a
car.
Yeah, they hit him with a car like Konami did. He'd be like, you
like,
fucking
you
steal!
Yeah, you steal! They showed up and, like, when he was going out for, like, a Pepsi, they fucking just ran his ass over.
Yeah, they ran him over and then they got out, so hit him with bats, too.
Yeah. You took our fucking franchise!
Yeah, they sent him a cease and desist, and it really sucks.
By hitting him with a car.
By hitting him with a car and hitting him with bats multiple times. A memo was attached to it, warning anyone in the vicinity of the stock room will be attacked. But yeah, it's the dev was like, the dev was able to make that and do all of that super quick over like a team of people. Like they're offering money right now. They're offering like a few $1,000s for anybody who can make like even just the base version of that and make it open source. And no one's doing it. And only that Japanese guy did it for free out of passion, and he did it really fucking quick, added a bunch of shit.
Well, just look at like games like Undertale. That was made by fucking one person.
I mean, he had help from, like, Timmy Chang and stuff who did a lot of the art. But, yeah.
You mean the fucking pixels?
Yeah. I think did she not do the sprite? I think she did some of the sprite work. I don't remember. I know she helped him, though.
Yeah. But it was mostly just done by one guy.
It was mostly him, from what I understand.
Yeah, so... It's like one person, like, you know, it kind of reminds me of those days, like, people saying, like, oh, like, one person can't create a game, but it, like, happens. And not to mention, it's like sometimes that one person has more productivity than an entire fucking team of people like that guy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Better.
B will sit silent, be on the webcam while playing a game, giving everybody the Zuckerberg stare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a fucking reptile.
I promise you guys, I won't say a word either.
Yeah.
You're like entering the chat, like, hey B, how you doing? I'll stare right at you. Make you feel uncomfortable as hell.
Crawl said, so B's horsetail wasn't just for show.
Horsetail?
Yeah, he's saying you're wearing a butt plug, dude.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
That's for the special stream, dude.
Yeah, that's for the boner stream. Remember? Don't you remember that?
Yeah. We gotta review who's wearing the horsetail. Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
D&D and Papa Squad on Space Station 13 server.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I mean, if it's good. Oh yeah, I saw that there was a game we should definitely do a video on. I found, by the way. It's like you're a couple astronauts and you have to like mine together and stuff. But it's not like 3D, it's 2D. But it's physics.
Huh.
So we gotta check some of these games out.
There were multiple people in the dev team for Undertale, but Toby Fox basically did 90% of the writing and music. Yeah. One person responsible for the internet being full of Sans memes. Was it you? Were you the one person that was responsible for the internet being full of Sans memes?
Boner cam win when we get real desperate.
Yeah, we'll get real like when I don't even know how what level of desperation that'd have to be, but probably soon. I wish I didn't know what SS13 was. I am fortunate enough to never have played it myself. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I don't even know what you're talking
Go ahead,
about.
give me a quick, give me the QRD.
I don't think I want the QRD.
Give me the QRD, Crawl. Hit me with it.
It was Meeker saying that.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mickles. Well, it's because Crawl was the one that originally said it. That's why I was saying that. But Mickles, go ahead. Give me the QRD then. Give me the quick rundown. QRD. All right, let's continue. Got a giant robot. It's stopping me.
It's too random. Is it like that one thing where Mario is wearing high heels and he starts doing the soy face?
Oh, God.
And they're like,
Look
isn't
at me,
that
Peppy.
crazy?
Look at me, Peppy. You a pickle. You a pickle, Peppy. Oh, you a fucking
I'm a pickleball.
Involving scientists, clowns, and wizards.
I don't say about that.
Sounds sweet, dude. I'm gonna like play and be like, dude, I love this wacky random. Reminds me of that video I showed you with Joel Haver, where he's like, do you like random humor? That's what it reminds me of.
Okay,
like,
that shit was so
unironic
fucking
stuff.
cringe, man.
That was hilarious, dude. That shit had me like laughing.
Yeah.
Like the end part,
Did you
like
see me
the
laughing
entire
at all?
time.
Like at all?
The entire time, I was just like watching painfully. But at the end, when he just says like, "Why don't I just put you in this tree and fuck you?" Like that made me like laugh super hard because I actually wasn't expecting that end part because he's actually like supposed to be like apologizing. I think that end part was pretty golden. That made the entire video worth watching. And I like that's what I respect about Joel Haver a lot as like someone who's like super into comedy. He's willing to like explore any route, even just doing like cringe stuff. Yeah, I think stuff like that, and he was like super open to it. He seems like just like a nice person because that guy probably had the idea, and then he was like, okay, let's do it, and then he put it up on his channel, like not giving a fuck.
Yeah, no, I respect that too.
Yeah, like he's
I
just,
actually like Joel Haver's content anyway.
Yeah, he just seems so open to like everything. It just seems like a nice guy.
Yeah. Like there are quite a few. Like I know I poke around at like some YouTubers being lazy, all that, but it's like there are some YouTubers I like.
Yeah.
Like I like Joel Haver. I also like JonTron.
Did you watch that?
I like JonTron.
The Do You Like Random Humor video? It's one of his real life ones.
Oh shit! I forgot that it was.
Sometimes you end up escaping the station, being chased by a huge black hole. Other times, zombie outbreak happens, or the alien xenomorph creates a hive mind, picking off one by one.
Game Network J said, yeah, so it's, Michael said, the sky's the limit on what can happen. Game Network J said, Papa needs the Rick and Morty's McDonald's sauce.
Yeah,
You
boy.
do Szechuan
I need
sauce!
the Szechuan
Szechuan
sauce,
sauce!
boy.
Give me the $50, Pepper! I need the $50, Pepper! Give me Szechuan sauce!
God, have mercy.
I'm a 40-year-old man, you can't You give me my $50 so I can get a dippies of Szechuan stuff!
That was a true low in society. There's been all sorts of lows, but that
That might have been the lowest.
might have been the lowest I've
Yeah,
ever
I
seen.
cried inside.
Yeah.
I cried inside. I still kind of cry inside when I
I
think
think
about
I'd rather go through another Great Depression than see that again.
Yeah. I'm having a Great Depression, dude, on the inside.
Yeah. Cool Tactic says, I like Cool Tactic.
Okay, hold up.
Never trust the clown. You got abducted
okay,
and force-fed
hold
LSD
up.
pills in his dungeon.
It's fun, but dated on how to play it. It's almost like it's stuck in 2007. Sometimes you end up escaping the station, being chased by a huge black hole.
Yeah,
Over time, other times, zombie outbreak happens, or there's alien xenoverse creates a hive mind picking off one by one. Joel Haver is a great guy, funny content. I like Cool Tactic, says Cool Tactic. I never trust the clown. You getting abducted and force feed LSD pills in his dungeon. That sounds like something B would do.
It's to open your mind.
Yeah, it's also, it's because life's a porno.
Life is a porn.
Life is a porno. Look at you go!
Yeah.
Look at you go, Batman. Look at you go, the Incredible Hulk and the Black Widow.
God damn it, dude.
It's classy memes.
Yeah, only the classiest. For B&D.
Yeah.
Sweet. I should be able to get him down here easy.
It's easy.
It's not a hard fight.
Or is it? But yeah, I think like I'd definitely be fine with streaming more often if we got like if we had like 100 or something people, then we'd just like fucking stream every day.
Yeah. Be stream all the time. You get so much B&D, you wouldn't be able to handle us.
Yeah, you'd get sick
You'd
of
be
us.
like,
Oh,
stop,
B&D streaming
stop,
again.
not again. No
Yeah,
more
stop
B&D.
B&D.
Yeah, you'd be deflated.
Yeah,
It'd be so much B&D. You just
Yeah.
couldn't handle it.
and then you'd see me like, and then like when D's gone, I'm just like, staring into the camera, and I'd just be like, just like complete eye
And then
contact.
yeah, with a low hum.
The low hum, like, why would I start humming?
I don't know. You just do crazy shit. I was just thinking scary stuff.
That definitely make it scarier. Fucking terrifying stream. What is it? Nightmare fuel stream?
B&D doing microwave ASMR.
Yeah. You wanna hear what a microwave sounds like? And then just the next 2 hours, you just like hum.
Now you're playing a game, just you.
Yeah.
I would watch every day. I'm already a part of B&D Hive Mind. B&D Sleep AMR. There you go, dude.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, we would
That's
stream.
loyalty.
Yeah, that's what we would do. We stream us sleeping too. Be like, all right, guys, we got to split.
You'd be
camera."
sleeping and you'd be like,
Man.
I would go to sleep watching that every day. B gets his D stuck and jammed on a door. ASMR screams. Jammed on a door? Not in a door, dude.
No, on a door.
On a door.
Yeah.
How'd you be able to do that?
I don't know. I also I was watching like the ride. Some guy did a thing on like that one streamer, the Greek God guy, like his rise and fall. Apparently, some people when they get like big as a streamer, they get like mad depressed. Like he was someone who like got like mad depressed. He was like, man, I didn't ask for this. That's what he said. Like the Deus Ex.
That's cringe,
Deus
dude.
Ex. But yeah.
That's cringe. I hate people who do stuff
dude,
like that.
I got so many viewers. I'm
Yeah,
so
like
depressed now.
I don't know. It's like they benefit from extreme luck, and they're like, oh, I'm sad now. It's like, oh god,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think it's because a lot of people, when they end up getting that accidental, like almost winning the lottery, they don't understand like how rare it is. Because to them, it was like something that happened early on.
I just hate whiners. I'm gonna be honest. Even like the music I hear nowadays, like has so much fucking whining, it disgusts me. I'm actually just like, I'm literally cutting all that out. I don't even want to listen to it. I don't want to hear the whining. Right?
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, I can't believe it. She left me. Oh, and it's like half the shit
talking
that's
about
out there.
music?
Just music, yeah. Like there's just so
Yeah,
much
that's
shit
what
out there that's always about relationships or anything. It's like she left me. You were the one I lived my life for. You would, it's like 99% of the garbage out there is like that, and it really upsets me. It doesn't upset me as in I'm like seething, but I just listen to it and it's disgusting.
Yeah.
I need to listen to like hype music. I need to listen to fucking like inspirational shit.
You know
I want
what
to
I was-
listen to stuff that is like uplifting and fucking getting me pumped. I don't want to listen to some bitch crying about like a woman or a woman crying about a man. I don't want to listen to that.
You know what I was doing when I was working out? When I
Were
was
you just
deadlifting?
beating off?
I was just beating off, and I was getting people in the eyes. I was making the hum like a microwave, like and just fucking in the gym, staring them down. That's what alphas do. You make the microwave sound, Like you get a hot pocket.
Yeah, and then in the middle of it, you're like, done.
Yeah, done. Beep, beep. You fucking like make it beeping too. Female country music, I would literally kill my husband. Male country music, my truck left me for another man. Yeah, something Papa Scott listened to. Didn't want to get his Fruit Loops. We're ruining their life. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's.
But what I was listening to was marching music, the like epic marching music, and I was like, that's what I was imagining. Like, that's what I think is a good thing.
Like soldiers marching to a beat kind of thing.
Yeah,
like them playing like music.
You're like with fellow hugely like these dudes who are like high vitality, and you're fighting not just for your family and your future. You're fighting for their futures, the men who are next to you, and that's what I imagined. Like, you're all there, and you're literally on the front line staring eye to eye with a guy you're about to fight to the death with.
Yeah, and it's a contest of strength.
It's a contest of true strength.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with guns or any of that stupid shit. It's just like pure, raw energy with a fucking sword or something.
And then you just imagine either you're the leader or you're listening to the leader, and he's out in front, too, like King Leonidas. And he's like, this is the day, we fight against, like 100,000 men. And we only got, like, 500, and we're doing this for our country, and we're going to show them. Yeah, that's what you want to imagine when you're working out. Not like, oh, my girlfriend doesn't love me as much as she loves this guy.
Dark Souls!
Oh, God, Elden Ring. Elden Ring. Yeah, like, that's pretty gay.
Yeah.
That's homosexual.
Yeah. It's
Are you allowed to say that on YouTube? I think
cringe.
you are still.
What? Gay?
Yeah, you're allowed to say gay. Not anything bad.
And homosexual.
As in happy.
Yes.
And homosexual is in butt sex.
Yes.
With another man.
Yeah. I don't know what you're allowed to say anymore. I don't even care.
B listens to bass music. I agree.
You gotta listen to the ultra masculine stuff, not the stupid whiny stuff, dude. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, you want to paint you a picture too? Gotta clarify it further.
B, the best march music of all time, hands down, is the Hell March Trilogy by Frank Klepacki from C&C Red Alert.
Oh, yeah. Like, part 2 is the best one, I think. I think the part 2 is better.
Later.
It's alright. It's not, like, terrible.
But yeah, I think that's, like, the best inspiration material is just imagining, like, that. Like, almost like try to, like, dig into that ancestral memory and, like, that feeling of, like, being in an army. But not, like, just in the army. You're in the front lines.
You're talking about a specific subset of our history. He's not talking about current day military. He's not talking about current day military, not current day army. Talking about like the masculine ascension into battle against the fucking I don't even depending on who it is.
What I imagine in my head is like it's almost like storming or something, and you're marching through like terrible weather conditions, and at the same time, you got your leader trying to like lead you to battle or something.
Well, now you're offering. I like it in a neoclassical style. So he wants you to explain it to him.
Huh? Neoclassical style. Okay.
Neoclassical style. No.
I got my club.
About what's homosexual.
I see fellow. Oh.
So he like when you're saying gay, what do you mean by that?
I mean,
so he's
kissing
thinking
other men on the lips.
In his head, he's thinking he's like, what could he mean by this? Imagine doing something with your bro, with your dick, but you don't say no homo.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
You don't say no homo.
And you stare at him in the eyes, and the balls touch. Then it gets real.
Neoclassical styled
homosexual. Yeah. Like a Roman battle with chainmail and spears. What you're talking about? Now, I wouldn't be wearing chainmail. Some of the dudes would be like, and they'd be like, "Yo, dude."
Yeah, they would just be in G-strings.
Okay. It's just like the Spartans, dude. That's pretty beast. I'm not gonna lie. Just bare chested with your boys.
Yeah, balls hanging.
Balls hanging. Not touching though.
And if they do, you say no homo.
Yeah, but like that's pretty beast. Armies marching to battle metal. Yeah.
Yeah, how do we get from Chrono Trigger? Dude, it always goes to this, okay? It just always does. What happened to Cool Tactic? Is he still around? What happened, Cool Tactic?
He's holding something. What do you suppose this is?
There you are, right there, Cool Tactic. You're holding something. Why don't you comment it on in the chat too?
It looks like some kind of
Shit.
seed.
Cool went back to the soys. God damn it, Cool. You're supposed to be here, not with the soys. You need to get base and masculine.
Yeah.
Okay? We will give you that. We will give you the base and the masculine.
You know, in all honesty, I think that if I was like, if I was to experience anything, like if you had to choose something in life to experience, that'd be something to experience. Like either like a great moment in battle or something like that, you know, like fighting for your country. But I think it's better to fight not for conquest, but to fight for defense like the Spartans did in 300. I thought that idea, the conceptual level of them holding off a huge army and stuff like that was really masculine and awesome. Like that would be fucking cool. But I'd rather be King Leonidas, because then you have to it's almost like more requirement and you'd almost learn more. Because you have to invigorate your men and you're on the front lines. Like I love how he's at the tip of the spear, like and everyone
Well, it kind of reminded me of Alexander, because Alexander would charge the field as well, Alexander the Great. Like he'd use himself as leverage because his men loved him so much. They were so like they respected him so much that he'd put himself in danger and it would invigorate his men and inspire his men.
Yeah. Which is ultra based.
It is ultra based. That is very masculine. A seed. Do you suppose it could grow in a place like this?
Is this the dude?
I got
is this
me
where
a
the dude
seed,
does
dude.
the handstand to grow corn?
Yeah. Right there. Soiled sheet of paper. The rat is more than a statue. It knows the secret of the stone. Catch it. See, this is why you gotta perform good. Like when you're prepping prepping for stuff, and you're storing food. You can't store it like this. Okay.
Yeah,
Look
they
at what
got
happened
holes
here.
everywhere.
Look what happened here. It's not how you store food. I returned with some soup. Well, you missed a bunch of stuff, dude. You missed everything.
Man, that it seems like the market for like prepping stuff is really growing. Because even like you go through like normal stores like Walmart or something, and those sections have actually like grown. I think.
Shit, really?
Like yeah, people are just like.
It's like
they're
a couple
really
years
capitalizing
ago.
on
A couple
that.
of years ago, it was like
I think
yeah,
it's
it's because
because-
they overcharge the fucking food. That's why.
Yeah.
Damn it, I gotta go back.
Basically, they just like sell normal food, but then they just put it through a freeze dryer and they're like, it's emergency food now.
Yeah, you could buy a canner and just do it yourself for like
Or
way
just-
cheaper.
I mean, yeah, you could buy a freeze dryer too, but those things are fucking expensive.
I'll tell you everything. Squeak. Press an old L and R buttons and press A to speak. Yeah. Don't make any mistakes or you'll be sorry.
I'll return with some soup. Welcome back, dude.
Yeah, I already said that. Remember, I said he missed everything.
How would be turn out? And what's Iseki?
It's when you get transported into like an
Oh.
RPG. You know, like the stuff you've been listening or you've been watching.
Yeah, how many of you guys have seen Jobless Reincarnation on that? That's an Iseki one. I actually like that. It's got some like lowly stuff in it though, which
Like what?
like one of the demons is a lowly, and then like she was gonna like offer her body to him, and then he was gonna accept, but then she's like says no. But like it's like one of those things to where he was fine. He's like a lolly will do. That's what he was saying. But at the same time, he's like a kid himself.
Oh shit, dude.
But-
What kind of stuff you watching?
It's Iseki.
You think this makes it okay?
But it's pretty popular.
Did B just call the gender Isucky?
The
Do
gender
you mean genre?
genre.
Yeah. Like, both of you are
It's
like,
Iseki,
making
dude, yeah.
mistakes.
But yeah, I've watched a lot of the Isekai animes that have come out recently. Like before I started doing Uber and I was like working most of the time, I would like do things and then like I'd have an anime running. And I watched Jobless Reincarnation. I watched like quite a few of those.
The Dungeon Black Company or whatever the fuck was actually good. I liked that.
Yeah, that was good. And then the one the Hero what is that called? Cautious Hero.
Yeah.
I thought Cautious Hero was good.
I feel like B goes out of his way to pronounce this stuff wrong. He does for some things. Like you actually do, you fucker. I know you do that sometimes.
Nah, dude. You just don't like the way I say Y handler.
Yeah, see, it's shit like that. And it's just like, there's something about that. It's like needles, dude. Needles in my eyes and my ears.
D would just head out and be the new demon lord in the fantasy world. Yeah, it's always
Yeah,
like,
dude,
I don't really
based.
like the whole demon lord thing. They kind of like overplay that.
I don't like the Demon Lord thing either. I become Superman, okay?
I
get
just
my
build my own
powers.
kingdom.
I can do that
Fine.
too, but I do it with Superman powers, okay?
Yeah, like,
I go and level up.
and technically that could be possible to be reincarnated into like some sort of fantasy world. You know, if you believe in reincarnation.
Don't
and
get him
stuff.
started.
Huh?
Oh, here we go. This is the info center. What are you gonna do, Crow? This computer's still operational. If we run a search on time warps, we might find a gate. Just goes right to
Hacking
playing
the
Resident
FBI
Evil.
mainframe.
My favorite part of the Zweihandler is that the English word is what he gets wrong.
Yeah. You even call it the Zweihandler.
What?
You even call it the Zweihandler.
He said Zweihandler.
Yeah.
It's Zweihandler.
This is Zweihandler.
Carl's making a virtual toilet. Shit, dude. He's programming his new invention, his new pooping machine to save mankind. I don't know, dude. Does Mike Matei bow before you, Carl? Are you the new poop master?
Also, dude, okay, so I got a question for you.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
If
What?
you were to become like a popular Twitch streamer, right? You'd get a few thousand people watching you.
That's
But
pretty
you
good.
could only
Okay.
play one game. What game would you choose? to,
I can
like,
only
stream
play
every
one
time?
game.
Yeah, only one game.
So, oh
Fortnite?
god, an MMO would probably be the best thing, but there's nothing out there besides maybe World of Warcraft that I could play consistently. Even Final Fantasy 14, it's like I need to take breaks. World of Warcraft, I need to take breaks too. I like, there's like, I
Dota?
don't. What?
Dota?
No, I'd drive myself crazy if I play fucking Dota. Like, I'd get banned from Twitch immediately.
You'd be screaming at people?
It wouldn't just be screaming. I'd be saying gamer words, dude. Like, people on there drive me insane.
So what would it be, man? Everyone, put into chat. What's your game?
So
Tomorrow
like
you're a popular
only
Twitch
one,
streamer.
Only one?
You can only play one game when you're streaming. You become
How long do I have to stream per day?
at least 6 hours.
6
to keep it.
hours?
Or else otherwise all the viewers go away and you lose your
They
channel.
just disappear.
You get 1 day off a
And
week.
then
though.
Bezos like comes down and just deletes my channel.
Yeah, you get 1 day off a week though. You're allowed 1 day. But you need to get a minimum of 6 hours in every
Can
day.
I play
except
private
for, like,
server?
Sunday.
Can I play private server of World of Warcraft? Because like
if you wanna get
private
banned.
servers are against the TOS.
Yeah, if you want to get banned, you can. You
Oh,
wanna
so I
lose the channel
can't.
immediately.
So I can't play World of Warcraft, but I can't play. Because I'd never play World of Warcraft paying for it. For the shit that they do now. But I would play a private server.
But you'd run out of like.
I
content
play
still,
on a
man.
private server, like 'cause I still like Wrath of the Lich King and stuff. Okay. I don't see, that's the thing, dude. I don't play like ever since I was a kid. There are things that I repeat, but there's not something I play every day. Like I do get bored really easily, and I need new stimulation. I need new experiences. I love new experiences. I don't like sticking to the same shit over and over again. I feel like I'm not cultivating myself when I do that. I feel like I'm
So you can't even choose?
I feel like it's atrophy, and atrophy is death. So I can't choose.
You can play other games if you want to, but you gotta get your 6 hours in.
I gotta
that
get my
game
6
every day.
hours in. Maybe I'll practice speedrunning again then. Like, maybe I would do that. Maybe I would actually just, like, speedrun a game.
What, Chrono Trigger?
Oh, man. Chrono Trigger would be really bad to speedrun. I don't think that'd be fun to speedrun. I'd want to speedrun something that required me... Oh, fuck it. I do DMC5. I do DMC5. I've been wanting to get better at that game. I'd get so fucking good with all the characters that... I just be able to do really great combos. Like, I can already kind of do it with Virgil. I beat
choose
Bloody
Fortnite.
Palace. What?
I choose Fortnite.
I wouldn't choose Fortnite. I choose DMC. I choose DMC. I do that. DMC
Yeah, but the
5.
thing
I
is,
do
like,
that.
DMC 6 would be out by the time like you're like streaming.
Shit happens,
and
dude.
then, like-
I'd only stream for like a year or two anyway. But
then
I
you're
get
playing
so
DMC
fucking
5.
good. Yeah.
But you're playing like DMC 5 while 6 is out.
I don't even give a shit, dude. I get amazing. Fortnite, I can be a shitty long like Goku every day. Dude, their heads are gigantic. They're like bobbleheads.
Plus, like Fortnite has the opportunity to like network. So what I would do is I'd network with like bigger Twitch streamers to give you more money. I'd be like Ninja.
The
Or
Carl
like whoever like is big at Fortnite now.
Carl said, "I'm surprised you didn't pick Super Metroid for speed running focus." So I was thinking of so I was thinking of Super Metroid, and I was thinking of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I was running randomizers, and I was just like playing for fun, and I was seeing how fast I could go through, and I was having fun in Symphony of the Night.
What's OSRS?
Original. It's fucking, what is that called? It's RuneScape though. It's RuneScape.
Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking about Super Metroid, but I really don't like... I don't know, because then I'd have to be like part of the speedrunning community. I'm not a big fan of a lot of these speedrunning communities, and I'm not a big fan of the Super Metroid speedrunning community.
I mean, like Fortnite has like a high skill cap, so you could play a lot of Fortnite and not get tired.
You could, I guess you could. You could play Fortnite.
And it's always like updated. And
yeah,
stuff.
I mean, like, sure, that's not a bad choice. I'm just thinking, like, because that game also pisses me off sometimes, because you'll get people hiding and they'll just like.
But you only have to do 6
They'll hit
hours
you
a day,
with
so
the
I'd do
white
my
spot.
6 hours and then I'd like just be like,
Yeah.
hey. And it's also like a good mental workout because it's like it's challenging.
But so is DMC. Like the amount of things that you have to juggle and perform, and then you start getting to
But
a
it's
point.
not going to be updated. It's a game which is never going to be updated.
But I update myself through my amazing skill, and I do really cool shit.
Yeah, but eventually you'd be capped out, and then after like the 1,000 hours, whatever.
Yeah, but
like,
at that point, I'd only do it for like a couple of years anyway, or a year, just for money, and then I'd literally stop streaming because it doesn't matter that much to me.
Yeah, but you'd only get like even like a streamer because I said like a few thousand viewers.
I mean, that's still pretty decent living.
You get like 100,000 a year for like being like a 2,000-3,000.
That's fine.
Viewer streamer.
That's fine. I have other shit I want to do anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, if you were like networking on Fortnite, you could be like a bigger streamer.
I don't want to network. I don't like a lot of people.
Shit, man.
I don't. I just don't. Like I don't respect a lot of these people because they don't respect themselves.
They just released a new raid and it slaps. Who does it slap? Is it slapping the homeless?
Yeah, it's slapping the homeless.
Yeah, it's just like that scene from American Psycho. It's like, you disgust me, and he starts like shanking him.
That's such a dark scene. Why are you even referencing that? That is so dark because he kills his dog right after.
Yeah, he's based, dude.
God damn it, dude.
He's cleaned up the streets, man. He's like the janitor.
Yeah, but not the dog. Dog didn't do anything.
Dog's just gonna. He's just humanely taking care of it, dude.
No, that was not humane. It's not humane at all. I want to get back into speedrunning again. I love speedrunning Mario Odyssey. Isn't there like a part of speedrunning that game where you have to continuously do hat jumps? And it's like really hard on your hands. I like saw some breakdowns of speedrunning that. I'm surprised already old school RuneScape. They just released a new raid. B thinks you can cap out on DMC. You fool. You play Dante. You never cap out on potential. Yeah, like it's really ridiculous. Dante is. All right.
I wouldn't. I like DMC a lot, but I would not want to play it 6 hours every day.
What did you find, Crawl?
Because the game you beat after beating the game for like the 10th time, you're like, dude, I'm kind of tired of this fucking game.
DMC?
Yeah.
That you're not me. I just get better.
$19.99.
Here we go.
Fuck.
Fucking parasites. Of course, it's a bug.
What is Lavis like? What's his goal?
It actually explains this. His goal is to not only suck the energy dry, full of energy, but he also steals. He seems to somehow steal because he evolves alongside humans, or I'm trying to understand how they phrase it because I don't know if he steals their DNA. No, he didn't create fucking humans. That's Chrono Cross garbage.
Nah, he created humans, dude.
But no, because he landed in Ayla's time after humans existed.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah, it's because fucking low resonance man just like churning out garbage. Yeah, collects DNA. But the thing is, I could never conceptualize this because is he like stealing? Is he stealing their DNA? Because how is he getting it? Right. That's what I always thought because he's dug down.
Does he have like
deep
a Wi-Fi
into the
connection
planet.
to their DNA?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, how is he actually getting the DNA? But yeah, he's doing that. I remember that because it cycles through a bunch of different things. He does have the DNA of a lot of different things. But basically, he's parasitic, so he steals energy, DNA, thoughts, because he's intelligent, too, later on. He's humanoid as well. And then he literally creates spawn, and then they go out and do the same thing. So basically, they take what they can, they suck it dry, and then they move on. They're parasites.
What is this, fucking real life?
Yeah, it's real life.
Each part just slurps.
We must truly be in the future.
When I get my hands on Lobulus, I'll turn him into something else, giving him a new purpose.
Get my hands. All right, dude, that's base. That's the most base thing that you've said so far, Carl.
Nah, dude. You know what I'll do? I'll eat him and I'll take his power.
That's not
like
base,
the
dude.
right to
Dude,
be a
he's
god.
a bug. He's a bug, dude.
Yeah, but he has energy still that he stole. What's going to happen to all the energy? It's going to go to waste.
Yeah, but if you could break him down, if you could peel him like an orange and then eat him, that'd be fine. But if you eat him whole, that's gross as fuck because it was carapace and stuff. That's
yeah. You want to peel him down.
You peel him like a banana. Peel him like a banana.
Or banana, yeah.
Yeah, peel him like a banana, and then you eat his insides. Yeah, it's like, the right to be a lavish.
That right is now mine.
And that's what I'd do. I'd take
is uber based.
I'd take his energy, and then I'd be like super giga strong, and then I'd just pound. I'd be fucking...
And then you'd make your gun.
I'd make my gun. Yeah, I wouldn't even need a gun at that point. It'd be like Toguro, where he like flicks his thumb, and then it's like fucking like stronger than bullets.
The future of when soys take over. Soys can't even do anything. They just bitch on the internet.
Yeah.
And then they accuse you of things they're guilty of. It's pathetic. They're functionally eunuchs. Peel lava's like a pineapple. That's what it looks like, a pineapple. Would you rather be stuck in... What are you talking about? Like, so like, you mean I'm stuck? I'm stuck in Chrono Trigger? Or I am Chrono? Or Alucard?
I choose Alucard. You can be Chrono.
I mean, neither is a bad choice, but Alucard's better because he lives forever. Yeah.
And he's
stronger too. He is stronger. Like Chrono is really strong though. Like the capacity at which he can grow because he has magic, so he has bioelectricity.
The right to be a vampire. That right is now mine.
I feel like if Chrono was fighting Alucard though, he would have a pretty decent chance because he has Luminaire, which is literally like he literally dustify Alucard. He literally like creates like a nuclear explosion with his bioelectricity.
Yeah, but maybe.
Nah,
but but Chrono doesn't live forever.
Yeah, but you could still be killed. What if I just go kill you?
Because I'm in a different universe.
But he didn't say that.
Imagine.
He just said you're Alucard. So poof, you're Alucard and I'm Chrono.
I just hide away and like wait for you to die. Because time is like meaningless to me.
Stupid conversation. Let's move on. There's one thing we can do. We must change history, just like D did when he saved me. I'm back. Welcome back, Cool Tactic. Fucking watching soys over the base B and D. You're watching the eunuchs over the masculine.
In terms of like YouTubers, is there any?
He got destroyed in 2 punches. Who did? Like what even happened?
That's what happened if I faced Markiplier. Guys, somehow find some way I'm fighting Markiplier, getting into this fucking like this YouTube boxing. I want to be in the YouTube boxing. Someone has to find a way. You have to get some connection.
Yeah, I don't even know who's fighting. Like, Cool Tactic's actually more updated on like the inner circle of like soys at YouTube, because I don't pay attention to this shit. These people are so low resonance. I stay away from them.
I don't know who
Andy Worski got punched twice and fainted after.
That sounds familiar. Who's Andy Worski?
He was the guy that smoked meth on stream, I think, or something, or he got. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
I don't remember who Andy Worski is.
He allegedly smoked meth or something.
Was
like,
he like big,
somewhat?
like, a
No,
long
rather
time ago?
like let me take that back. I take that back. He allegedly did based off of someone else accusing him of doing that.
So someone was.
So
just
that's
saying
what I
that?
mean.
Like,
it has nothing to do with my own opinion. That's what I mean.
Did he do like a political thing? Is he like a
yeah? He
guy?
was a political commentator for a bit.
He was the guy who worked with the other guy, the French
guy.
the
John Francis
or
whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, I don't want to be associated with anyone who's into politics.
Well, yeah, neither do I.
But I'd fight that guy and I'd win. We're talking
like
boxing.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, he's an alt-right lifer, drug addict guy. He also aimed to get Gary P. Yeah, like I know of these people. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't like them. I don't really like.
I only know of them. Yeah,
I know of them. I don't watch
really
them.
watch
I know of them. Like I know of a lot of people.
Yeah,
I know of a lot of people. So when you reference these people, it's like, yeah, I know.
It's because they've worked with people who I've followed. So
it's not only that. Like earlier in like YouTube, they would like a lot of these people would be on like the front page of YouTube and stuff too, because they would actually get traction.
Yeah,
like a lot of these people would get traction. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about any of these people.
You're stuck in.
I don't like it. I'm at all. That's why it's funny you got destroyed.
You're stuck in a scenario of being inside an elevator with Wesker and Kratos, and a power outage occurs, and then they start angrily arguing. What would you do? With Wesker and Kratos.
I mean, is there common ground that can be found there? Because like Kratos is mad at Zeus. Like, is this pre or post actually killing Zeus? Does he have his boy? Does Kratos have his boy? Is he soy Kratos or is he masculine Kratos? And is Wesker post virus like resurrection or pre?
I would say, you two are the brawn, I'm the brains. We can take over this world. I know about this world.
Wesker's like a super genius.
Yeah, dude. Not compared to me.
Ugh.
All right, he's just the muscle. I'd be the Giga Chad Megamind
In a sports
behind
context.
the scenes.
Man, don't even fucking. This is Netflix shit.
Is that
Both
really?
post.
They added another Netflix thing with Resident
Don't you watch, dude? I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch it.
No, I had no idea.
God Kratos would beat God Wesker. I feel like Wesker.
Wesker can like.
Wesker's
fucking
a better
teleport.
character.
Yeah. than
Kratos would probably win though. Kratos is pretty bullshit.
Yeah, I like Wesker more than
Kratos would win, but I like Wesker more. Wesker's a great fucking character.
He's the best Resident Evil character.
Yeah. Yeah, I already know, man. I already know cool tactic.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I already know. Like I'm aware. I'm aware of all this.
There's a lot of jokes that could be made, but I'm not going to make any jokes. Sam Wesker's the best villain. Kratos got destroyed multiple.
Yeah,
pantheons.
Kratos destroyed multiple pantheons. Yeah.
Yeah.
D, let's go. Okay, Crawl. We're gonna go fight a giant planet-consuming parasite. This is base right here. This is base. You see a world-ending event, and you know what you do? You go, I'm gonna stop that.
Yeah, that's
This is
greatness.
This is great. This is unironically greatness.
Yeah.
People may find this cheesy. I don't give a shit. This is I mean that seriously. This is greatness. This is the stuff of heroic tales.
Yeah.
This is the kind of attitude that I respect and that we don't have anymore.
Yeah. It's because people don't even like. It's weird. People are a lot more antisocial now.
Yeah.
I've noticed. It's kind of eerie. The level of like people are like surface level like social, but even though I do Uber, but they're like, I don't know. Everyone's just like in their own like little world.
The little bubble. They're like, I'm a main character in my own story.
Really? No, but for real, yeah. Like everyone thinks they're like a main character or something, but it's so common. It's kind of scary.
Yeah. And then they just like
Because it's
die
not
of a heart
healthy.
attack one day, and then it's just I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like it doesn't dawn on a lot of people
No.
that we're all kind of humans and
Even
supposed to be
like
working
even
together
Chrono,
and all
any
that.
main character doesn't think that way. Like Chrono doesn't think he's a main character of any story.
No. Not even like Goku or anything either. That's
No,
like that mentality
no one
is
feels
poisonous.
that way, but for some reason nowadays everyone thinks that. They're like, I'm the main character of my story, whatever. It's like, it's fucking weird. It's because of bullshit divisions, social media pushing on people, dehumanizes.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. Like like when we talk about it, like we actually know. Like you already know, based on all the stuff I bitch about.
Yeah.
But it's like there's one thing knowing, and there's another thing seeing in practice, and then talking about it. Because even if you know it, it's different to experience it, and experience like the actual like effects. In
people are
real life.
incredibly closed off. Like everyone just thinks everyone's out to get them or something, or
That's probably because you always give off that vibe.
no, but for real,
They're always
like,
protected. They're
even when I
like,
see
"Hey,
people
this guy,
be social and stuff,
he's making
it's like-
microwave noises.
Yeah, yeah. But like even when people be social and they talk about their friends and stuff, they can like do things with their friends, but they're never really like getting close like this. They're not like going out doing things together. They're not like I don't know. It's just like it's all very weird. It's all very inhuman.
It's inhuman, yeah.
Like the way people act out nowadays is kind of just like inhuman.
Oh yeah, it is. It's definitely inhuman. A lot of people like the concept on a conceptual form, like basic reality points, gets lost on them, and you have to explain certain ideas or concepts like they're aliens. Like they don't even accept basic truths that you experience in real life. You literally have to explain it to them like they're an alien, like they're not human, like they don't live in this world. It's very strange to see.
Everyone suffers, and like it really seems like a lot of people suffer from like neurosis and almost like
we
all
should.
sorts of.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, no, yeah, it's fine.
I was just gonna say that we should focus on the game because we get into this every fucking time, and I want to make funny stuff. I don't want to like focus on that shit. SFDF made a good point last stream, saying it always seems like we come back to this conversation.
I mean, it's not really this conversation. This is just
it's the state of the world.
Oh,
That's the conversation.
Crowning music of Awesome Stars 2. I'm not like other girls. Every girl. Yeah, the irony. A lot of people are snakes, though. I mean, Not really. I mean, there
there are
is
a lot of
people
people
who
like
are,
that.
there's people who are like that, but there's a lot of people who I don't know. It's just like it's just everyone thinks that way, and it makes it bad when you think of it that way. Like you have to be trusting and give people the benefit of the doubt. Papa Squad ASMR stream. I don't warm up to many people. I've been burned before. I know humans are a few bad days away from being craven fucks. Not really. I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah, so like the best way to look at it is when human, and this is like a problem with
This
like
is just something that's being
nihilism
pushed
and
on
stuff like
people,
this
yeah.
and negativity.
This isn't based on
when a
reality.
child is being born, they're not destructive, evil, anything like that. When you look at a child, they're not running around trying to kill it. Other people are not trying to backstab them. They're happy. They're positive. It is only the effects through their period of growth that they start to experience negative outcomes and negative things pushed upon them, which makes them negative and puts them in that situation because of their parents and because of external factors. The point I'm getting at is when you're born, our natural state is a positive state. We are positive. People are positive. It is only because of these external factors. You can push through those external factors and return to that state of positivity. That is our natural state. That is naturally who we are. Otherwise, we wouldn't be born like that.
Yeah.
That is literally just accepting reality for what it is. And it's because of these external factors. And if you give in to this demoralization, if you give in to those external factors, you give in to the very people who are doing these evil things.
Yeah, it's basically they're sick people. Well, they're not really like. I mean, I don't want to.
I wouldn't call them people.
Yeah, I wouldn't call them people either. But they push their own ideas onto people, and one of them is that saying that people are, like one step away from being like, just like they're gonna go and become cannibals or something. But that's not reality. I've been in shit parts of the world. It tinted my view, and I know I'm thinking that way attracts it. I work hard on being positive just for peace of mind. Yeah, it's important to work on being positive.
Yeah. It's so easy to get caught in those like loops of just thinking about negative stuff. It's so easy to think about negative stuff too.
Yeah.
I just see it as a noise.
Yeah.
I think the most positive way to do, like, to even think about stuff like that is to try to find ways that you could joke about it. Because I actually think that that's a more positive way to look at it, to bring some levity to that.
It kind of reminds me of, even like you're talking about like going to Haiti and stuff. And it's like, you probably look around there and it'd all be like, slums and stuff like that. But when you look around and you only look surface level, you miss things that are happening. Like, for instance, there could be someone where their parents died and they have to look after their younger siblings. And they're sharing what water they have, what food they have with their siblings, and not eating anything themselves. People miss things like that whenever they're going to areas like that because they can't like see it because they're just looking on the surface at just what it is, when they look around. And people really fail to be perceptive to understand what people are going through and to understand them.
Sure, but I have a lot of opinions about that, none of which I could pretty much express here. But the best thing is just to say that it's just important to be positive. Yeah. Carl said, "I invented positivity." Did you invented positivity along with the toilet? This is our future. You poop out the negativity.
It just reminds me of Michael, like the movie Michael, where he's like, "I invented lines." Remember?
Oh God, man, that movie. Fucking me. You ever see that movie? Do you guys know what we're talking about? There's a movie called Michael, and he's like the Archangel Michael, but it's John Travolta. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just the stealing from kids and fighting with rocks that get remembered. Yeah. There's a lot of dark shit, man. Like there's a lot of bad stuff, but it's always, like I said, it's just so important to stay positive.
Yeah. Like, for instance, if you're living in Berserk world, you wouldn't notice Guts.
Yeah. And Berserk is like, he's the eternal struggler is more positive and inspiring than pretty much anything in that entire universe. Yeah, and he's inspiring because of its, in spite of its terrible circumstances.
But if people in that universe feel in Berserk world, you would be missing a lot by not learning about Guts and not being able to be inspired by him. Yeah. That's why it's important in life to try to branch out, because there are people who are like exceptional. And you really can learn from those people, and they can teach you things that you never probably would have been able to learn on your own.
And you would be inspired like you'd never been inspired before, like because you'd see their struggle and see it's possible, and then it would fill you with hope.
It's kind of like if you've ever played Asura's Wrath, when Yasha was looking at Asura, he became like way stronger than he ever would have become.
I
because he
love
was looking
Asura's
at them.
Wrath,
Or,
yeah.
for instance, if you watch DBZ, when Goku trained with Gohan, it pushed him way harder than what Vegeta did by himself. Even though Vegeta was like someone of pure willpower, and like no one has more willpower than Vegeta, it still didn't matter because the prospect of being able to resonate with someone else is so much more powerful than just simply resonating with yourself. And that's like, and so when this isolation mindset is being spread, it's to do that. It's to stop growth of people because we all grow off each other.
Okay. The toilet was a side invention. Shit, dude. Shit, crawl. You just out there. You on the grind, dude. You just changing humanity left and right. Cruel Flush the Dookie, a.k.a. Mike Matei, and the negativity. I almost didn't remember that movie, but now I do. Thanks to you. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. I like that movie. Dude, oh man. I want to talk about that movie. That movie's bad. If we just made the B&D country, everything would be better. I feel like we'd be nuked immediately. Yeah. I feel like we'd be erased. Yeah. I'll defeat Guts with my kitchen spoon. I just have to believe, hey man, maybe you can now. Miura's gone, so they're just kind of shitting all over the story. I don't really like what's happening. Like, spoilers, Casca got taken again. Ooh.
Yeah. I tried Asura's Wrath, but I feel like controls were so bad, maybe it's better on keyboard. It is literally the best game story ever made.
So yeah, Asura's Wrath, it's a bad game, but a great, like...
It's not a bad game, it's mediocre.
No, I'd say it's a bad game. The experience is great. It's basically an anime.
Yeah.
But with a QTE. The game, like the story, great. Execution, great. There's some scenes that kind of drag on, but overall, great. But the gameplay itself is very, like, either mediocre or kind of bad.
Yeah, but it's best game story.
The story and the execution is just, it's great. It's great experience.
Yeah.
It's great experience. This is our future. Who cares? Where's the food?
Yeah, that's the thing too. That shows like with society too. It's like there's one person who's the dreamer, and then the other guy just like lives like only in the moment. He's like, I just need my food. Who cares about future or anything like that? Or like, you know, if we live another 100 years.
This is all we could get. You got the seed.
Seeds.
Let's eat them!
Yeah. During all this positive stuff, they just fucking eat them.
Yeah. And this is like the truth, like, of like, you know, inspiration and stuff, and just like working with them, and you know, because we're healthy. Got a nice ring to it. We'll try growing the seeds. What are those? They just might be our future. Who cares? Where's the food?
Yeah.
But yeah, it really is like one of the most powerful human things humans can do is resonate with each other. That is one of the most powerful things. It doesn't matter how exceptional you are. Without other people, without the fellow exceptional people, it'll be almost impossible to reach your true potential. And that's what happened to Goku too. Goku wouldn't have ever been able to reach Super Saiyan without the people who were supporting him.
And to be fair, Vegeta would have never achieved Super Saiyan unless he saw Goku doing it.
Exactly.
So Goku inspired him.
Without those things, they would never reach. Like, and that's almost, you know, any story, anything in life, it always requires others. They've got more powerful robots over there.
Take care and stay healthy. Get out of the way. You're talking about
the food
that.
still.
Yeah, get out of there. Move.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's throwing those rocks at Frieza.
Yeah. The human spirit.
And then they ate the seeds.
Yeah, they ate the seeds. Yeah, I don't care about that fucking future. I'm just hungry. They all go rabid and start eating each other. That's if like
that's Chrono Cross. Yeah, that's Chrono Cross. That's what would have happened. There wouldn't have been a positive message. There wouldn't be no positive resonance like there should be in here. It would be just like pure negative garbage like it was in Chrono Cross.
There's not enough time to save the world, but enough time to make this old man happy. Yep.
Fucking
George Carlin.
George Carlin, yeah. Did Lavas make the ground unfarmable? They got like 1 seed. It was multiple seeds. Vegeta would become I've gained the power of a Super Saiyan, gets beat up immediately. Everyone that is over 6-year-old is a fucking Super Saiyan at Buu Saga. That's because he gave up.
Dude.
It's because he gave up. It's because Toriyama gave up. If you look at the manga work in Buu Saga, it's terrible. Like there's like chicken scratch in a lot of scenes. There's some good conceptual things, but he basically rehashed Cell with Buu. Like he rehashed a lot of the same
had some
ideas.
good ideas still.
There were some good ideas with like Majin and stuff. Yeah, fusion was an interesting idea. It should have been explored more though, because I talked about it already. It's a fusion of consciousness. There's like Vegeta should have grown a lot more than that. Same with Goku, because they shared perspective and body. There's nothing like you literally sharing your soul and your body with another entity. You would grow from that. You would have a different.
Look what happened with fucking Piccolo. He did that too. It didn't like make him like majorly change.
I mean, it changed him a bit. He did become more kind.
Yeah, like a huge power boost.
Yeah, he became more kind and everything too.
Yeah.
When his head boils, it's based. Yeah, Majin Vegeta, like the suicide scene and all that was just fantastic. It's like one of the best things in DBZ. Like his speech and everything before that happened. Even the like Majin Vegeta, him transforming, talking to Goku, and then also like when he holds down Goku, he's slapping him in the face.
Yeah.
And like his speech about his pride and everything.
There's no escape now, Goku.
Yeah. It's fucking great though. Like that shit was really great. I like some of the Mystic Gohan stuff, even though it's bullshit. Yeah.
You'd think he'd be better than Tien or Master Roshi for the tournament. For right now, the one thing best is Goku versus Majin Vegeta.
That was when I was younger. I sat down to watch the Buu Saga. The episode would be 15 minutes of stalling, a recap, then 5 minutes of something new, and I'd just be shocked that was the episode. Yeah, like it was bad, man. It's unfortunate because it seemed like he was just forced to do the Buu Saga. And there's some cool stuff in there, but man, it fucks over a lot. And you can kind of see almost, like if you watch it, you can almost kind of see the beginnings of Super. It was almost like he just went senile or someone didn't rein him in. They weren't like, hey, don't do that. Like, think about it a little bit first.
Yeah.
Now he's just got a bunch of dick suckers around him, kind of like George Lucas did. And no one's saying, hey, you should probably think about this a little bit more.
The best thing about Dragon Ball Super is Goku's fight with Hit.
Yeah, but not the animation.
Animation was poop, but the idea was cool, though.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I actually like that idea.
Hey, it's the man. It's Johnny.
Yeah.
Dude, he commands so much respect that even these robots are excited to see him.
Dragon Ball Ultra has tainted my mind when it comes to Goku and Vegeta just because of Vegeta keeping Goku in a cage while he eats Gohan and Piccolo while Vegeta does the worm. Yeah.
Based. He finally got his revenge.
Fat Buu would be better than Roshi or Krillin in the tournament.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the tournament of power, Super, whatever. Yeah, like that. Super is just nonsense anyway.
Yeah.
You lowlifes can call me Johnny. All right, here we go. Think you can beat me in a bike race?
Don't chicken out, babe.
Yeah, I know
how to
ride.
Yeah.
Here we go.
But yeah. Who's your guys' favorite new character in Dragon Ball Super?
El Hermano. With the introduction of Gohan Blanco into Gohan Calvo.
For real, you have to choose someone.
Dude, they're all shit. I don't think there was one good character. Hit's okay, but it's like even he, like I think he's a fucking meme. He looks like a discount Namekian.
Dude, we all know Jiren's the best, alright?
Yeah, I was thinking about Jiren, but I was like, he's pretty shit. Like, he's just a fucking meme. I don't like him. Like, the memes about him are funny. Like, the memes are funny. Alright. I didn't even have to boost. I was like, okay, I got a boost. And I just fucking got it. Look at that. Destroyed him, didn't even try.
Yeah. Super did nothing with Fat Buu. He just slept. Hit was probably the character I liked the most.
I kind of am mad we didn't know what happened in the Maris suit, dude. It's coming, okay? One of these fucking days. Super did nothing. Fat Buu, he just slept. Yeah, Hit was probably the character I liked the most. My favorite character in Super is Whis because he resonates with me.
Whis is the one who trains Beerus.
He trains Beerus, and he's always like a smug asshole.
He
He like talks down to people, dude.
I hate how powerful he is. It makes no sense.
Yeah. He's like, I have
he's actually
infinitude of power.
I probably like Beerus more than I like Wiz. Wiz is probably my least favorite, if I were to be honest.
Yeah, because Beerus at least tried.
Yeah, he at least tried. Wiz is just like, oh, I'm just super powerful.
Because I was
like,
born this way. I hate unearned power.
Yeah,
I hate unearned
That's
power.
why I don't like Dio.
Yeah.
And also just because it's like overplayed.
I mean, Dio at least like he earned it in a way. He did steal it.
That's not earning. Stealing isn't earning.
I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Because you argued about like Virgil with his power. He turned everybody into a bunch of blood soup and drank it.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't say like he earned it though.
He did take it. There's the argument of conquering.
There's the argument of conquering, but that wasn't conquering what Dio did. He randomly fell into the mask, and then he just kind of like stole.
He used his laser eyes, dude.
He
to kill Jonathan.
But he basically sucker punched him, and then stole. His
Yeah,
body.
I know. It was very dishonorable. I didn't like that either.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad that Dio was killed and everything. Like I agree with you.
I still don't understand why.
But I
they
don't
fight,
like unearned
why at
power
the end
either.
fight.
I think unearned power is like really
Yeah.
shit.
Virgil's the storm that is approaching. Yeah. And Virgil's
fantastic.
Virgil's way better than Dio. Like in terms.
Well, obviously, yeah. Like Virgil's
Design.
a fucking great character. Like I like Virgil a lot.
Poor Jonathan's body. Yeah.
I'm undefeated. He created his own power by acquiring the power of sand. He didn't create anything. He took what's his name's. That's not his. It's because it's not his body. That's why Stand was so powerful. It's because it's what's his name's body.
And I don't even understand, like, JoJo's, like, I know there's probably a lot of JoJo's fans. I don't know if anyone here is JoJo's fan. It's just so poorly written sometimes. Like, at the end when they start flying when they're fighting, just randomly comes out of fucking nowhere.
Oh, yeah, like, part 3 was... I talked about it. Like, dude, do you remember him, like, using the super stretchy finger with his stand? I was talking about that before. It just came out of nowhere and never happened again.
Yeah, there's, like, so many things like that happen, though, in that arc.
Yeah, with Jotaro?
Yeah.
Like, Jotaro just, like,
He's such a
ass-pulled, like...
poorly written character.
It made sense with Dio to fly and stuff, though. Because I think he could already do that, could he not? He was like a vampire. He could do a lot of weird shit.
I don't know. But I don't know why.
But at least you could argue that it's because he's a supernatural being. It's like, okay. But with Jotaro, no, it didn't make any sense. There's a lot of shit that didn't make sense with Jotaro.
Yeah.
The Starfinger is an anime only thing that wasn't in the manga. Okay. Part 3 is based. Part 2 is based.
Part 3 is the worst one. I couldn't even get through it.
Part 2, I didn't like. I actually thought part 5 was a better part 3. Part 4 was one of my favorites, dude. I'm gonna be honest. It was like part 2 was probably my favorite. My second favorite was probably part 4. I liked the slice of life stuff. Like it was funny. Yeah. I thought it was filled with a lot of character. Yeah. It was still like poorly written in some areas, but it was entertaining. I liked it.
Yeah, Jotaro though is like incredibly unlikable as a main character. I don't know why you decided to write a main character like that.
The stands have power to punch through concrete. They probably have the power to push you up towards the air since the stands themselves can float. But they don't establish that, to be fair.
Yeah, it just
they don't establish that. It just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Part 2 and 4 are the best. Also part 5 is a better part 3, but part 5 has a shitty ending. Part 5 has an awful ending. It's just like, oh, now I'm the leader of the mafia or whatever, and there's like no build up, no like doesn't explain anything.
Yeah, they could have done better execution for sure.
Etc. Like, yeah. Something I talked about is in the anime, the fucking scene, and I was telling you about this, the scene was actually way cooler than the fucking end fight. So in the intro, they changed the intro, or it would be the same intro every time, but they changed the intro to show the I can't remember his name, but he's the antagonist of the arc. And he manipulates the intro. And some of these sound effect works, and that coming out of nowhere was way cooler than the fucking end fight. I remember seeing that, and I actually got hyped. I was like, holy shit, this is neat. I like this conceptually. Yeah. And then the end fight came, I'm like, that was disappointing as shit. Just the hype up with the intro changing, though, I thought that was a very good creative touch. I was like, oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like the JoJo's fights are never really that good. I think Akira Toriyama is one of the few people who can do a really good like end fight that's satisfying. Even with like Frieza and stuff, how it was built up and how it worked and everything. And how each character was able to contribute against the main bad guy and stuff. It all like adds up to a much more fulfilling ending than like JoJo's, for instance, which is just like usually like a couple episodes. Then they just do a bunch of ass pulls, and they're like, "That's how I beat the bad guy," and just like every time.
Did you miss the entire point of Giorgio wanting to become a gangster since the first episode? I didn't talk about that. That's not what I'm talking about. You misunderstand me. I said that the him becoming the head of the mafioso was done poorly because it's a time skip. That's the point that I'm getting at. That's not good execution. So there's a build-up and there's a payoff. The build-up is that he's trying to achieve that position. The payoff is he's in that position. Bye-bye, people. Gone. Done. That's it. That's all it showed.
I gotta take a piss real quick.
That's all it showed, and that's a terrible payoff. That's what I'm talking about. So if you have a build-up and you want something, it just doesn't... That's just a terrible payoff. Yeah. It doesn't even show him doing anything in that position. He doesn't do anything. It's like all that build-up and didn't do anything. Stupid. Naruto might be shit in terms of being full of filler, but the fight animation is very, very good. It depends. Do you remember the fight with I think it was Pain? There's some like Looney Tunes shit in that. There's like some straight up Looney Tunes like animation in that. Like you should watch it again, the fight with Pain, and it looks really silly. It's like there's like bouncy and stretchiness and like there's stylized deformation, but it really looks like it's not even if you pause my friend. It's like certain things when he's bonking him, it looks like it's Looney Tune-esque. And some other things. And when he's running, his face, like he's supposed to be running so fast, but his face is like getting deformed. It looks really silly. It's extremes in the animation. Yeah, like, I felt like they went a little too far in the Pain fight. Like, some of it's good. I'm not saying it's all bad. I'm just saying that there's some scenes that look silly. One Piece did the opposite when it came to animation quality. It went from 4K to Saturday. Yeah, like One Piece... to One Punch Man, Mob Psycho. Like One Piece always looked like I'm gonna be honest, like One Piece, like the way it looks is so off-putting. It looks awful. Like the guy who draws it, like he doesn't know what anatomy is. Everybody looks really weird. Just the framing and movement. Yeah, I agree with that and on a lot of it. I was just saying that in the Pain fight, I just remember like a lot of it looking silly.
What?
Or some of it looking silly. In Naruto, the Pain fight, I was saying that some of it looks silly. I talked about it before with you.
Yeah, some of it. There's certain scenes, but overall it's still really good. I thought that had a very DBZ-esque sort of build-up, too. I thought that was done really well. Because you had first Jiraiya, like the power had to be gauged by someone else. Jiraiya tries to fight him. He shows up. He's like, I'm going to stop this before anyone else gets hurt. He gets fucked up by Pain. And then Pain shows up at the village, destroys fucking everything, and then no one can fight Pain. And then Naruto has to show up like Goku. And I was like, yo, this is like, it had like major build up. And then even like right before he shows up, Sakura's like screaming for Naruto to show up. And then that's when he shows off his The
Rasen Sharingan?
Yeah, the Rasen Shuriken that only his father could use.
Yeah.
Or something that his father couldn't do. He couldn't develop it.
Yeah, he couldn't do it, and he uses Sage Mode, too. And then everything goes to shit after the Pain arc, because the editor... So this is what the editor said. The editor said, from what I understand, the editor's like, the author of Naruto is a pushover, pansy, pussy. And he's able, like, the staff just, like, apparently just pushes him around. In a sense. So the editor was the one who was telling him, because he left after that arc, and he's like, hey, stick up for yourself, make sure that you stick to what you wanted to do. And then he didn't. And apparently the editor got really pissed at the author. He called him up, he's like, what the fuck? Yeah. What are you doing? You're ruining everything.
Yeah, it definitely got ruined after like the Pain arc. The Pain arc was a good like ending though, I think.
Alright, Crawl, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, Crawl? You found the robot. What is it? What is his serial number? It's like R6YY or some shit. There's cool tactic being negative right there.
Humans make them that way.
I mean, it depends.
Yeah, I mean, if you only program survival instincts in them, they're probably going to turn evil.
Yeah.
They need to be programmed with every other instinct that a human has, not just survival.
R66Y. I thought it was R6YY, but yeah, you're probably right. Probably looked it up. Googling. Like, nah, it's actually... Let me get to work now, okay?
So who's the toilet robot?
I already know who the toilet robot is. I have thought about this. He is basically Crawl's personal poop slave. And he is turned into a toilet. So far, it could be one of 3 people. Mickles, Gaming Network J, or SFDF. One of you will be the lucky winner of Crawl's poop machine. Maybe it's better that I'm the princess. So you're also into femdom.
And
you're not only
mistress, yeah.
You're not only. So this is the thing. You're not only a poop machine. You're the poop machine 9000. You're into femdom. Okay. You are bowing before you put the woman on the pedestal. You put the woman on the pedestal. I don't think he's gonna like this, but it has to be done. Just like Cruel will do. At least he's got good manners.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, it is R66. Oh, you're wrong. It's R6. Yeah, it's R66-Y.
What happens if you
wrong?
leave it default?
Nothing.
So he doesn't react differently if you call him R6Y? Like,
No.
If you like put in that
No,
special
I've done it
input?
already. It's kind of like when you put Nanaki. There you go, buddy.
All right, I guess Gaming Network J can be Magus.
So I thought about this, and the reason that I'm giving Gaming Network J Magus is because Magus wants to kill Pepe.
Oh fuck.
Just like Gaming Network J keeps saying he's going to take your position, Magus is going to try to kill Pepe.
So Gaming Network J gets the best like side character, I guess.
No, Mickles actually gets the
I
best.
got the best side
Mickles gets the best side character, which is Ayla. Ayla's actually the best side character. Rest in peace, SFTF. I like how the 2 people that are like supporting us financially, like Cool Tactic, who's giving us money, I made into a princess, and then SFDF, who has given us the most money probably because he's been actively supporting us and he's supported us for so long. He gets to be the toilet. It's out of love, SFDF. I am SFDF. Data storage complete. Why aren't there any people here? He already left, dude. I don't even know where he is. SFDF isn't responding. I don't think he's too happy. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be the Dupe.
Yeah, big old parasite came down from space. That's what happened.
Yeah. We gotta go smush it. Because we're based.
But how is it that you survived? Came through a time warp from the year 1000. Exploring Arstone, we learned there was a gate here. Found you when he came looking through the gate. Fuck. Door to the inner chamber is locked, so we're out of luck.
SFTF was so sad for being a toilet that he left the stream. Oh no. I put him on Android mode. Yeah, dude, he's like an Alexa. He can transform into a toilet anytime if needed. But the door to the inner chambers is locked, so we're out of luck. If we go to the factory up north, I can pass through the security and activate the dome's generator. I don't know if I'd call what Crawl Did to you? Repairing. He did something.
What would
It
you
wasn't
call it?
good. What would I call it? I don't know, like toiletification? He made him into a poop bot, dude.
Special move is have a seat.
Oh no.
Generator will run for long, so stay behind.
To open the door, the power's on.
Yeah. Then cool, or I will stay.
Okay. Who has to stay behind? We'll leave it up as a choice here. We'll leave it up as a poll. Okay, ask a question. Okay. There you go. Who?
Leave behind. We need to see more Princess Cool in action.
Cruel just has a turtle shell hat. Leave me behind. We need to see more Princess Cruel. 50. What is the other one? Is it the estrogen one? Yeah, it's the estrogen. All right. All right, we're leaving Crawl behind then. You should stop the estrogen anyway. All right.
Can't stop me.
All right. All right, guys, it's been 3 hours. We're going to call it at 3 hours.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for showing up for the stream.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
We could do another stream later. I'll talk about it. We'll think about it. We'll maybe do a stream maybe soonish, you know?
Sometime soonish.
Sometime soonish. I don't want to give any like promises.
Maybe late-ish.
Yeah, but
Somewhere
like
around
sooner
late-ish.
rather than later, or like more content. Like so, it's dictated on if we're able to get videos out. If we can't get any videos out soon, then we'll have a stream sooner. So I think that that's a fair like trade-off. If we're not uploading content, then we'll just stream content, right?
Some women have peepees. B. Yeah. Everyone knows the truth.
Oh god, not again, not the feminine penis shit. God damn it.
All right, guys.
Fun stream. Thanks for glad we can hang out. Yeah, man. Thank you. Thanks everybody for showing up. Thanks Cool Tactic. Thanks Mickles. Thanks Crawl. Thanks Gaming Network J. And thanks SFDF.
Time to go do some more Uber.
And anybody else that
Wish
showed
me
up.
luck, everyone, on Uber.
Good luck, dude.
Thank you. Bye. All right.
It was fun. Glad I wasn't a toilet. Yeah, you just you're the moody guy. You're like Sasuke. You're the guy that's
no.
like you're like too cool for everything, and you're like I'm gonna murder you, B. Oh. And then you attack.
And he
B.
starts making the microwave sounds.
Yeah, no, you're making the microwave sounds as a frog.
Sweet. That's based.
All right, guys. Hope everyone does absolutely fantastic. I'll see you all again soon.
All right.
And yeah, you will get your anime fight, most likely. See you later.
See you on the next one, guys. Peace out.